and we ain't never got to box again. Well, well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Yeah, you know the deal. We back again. Yo. A round of applause for Jersey's finest. A lot of content creators not worthy, but they minus. They get offended and start singing like the whiners. Talking like they tough, but it's only screaming and whining. My homie JusDueBoxing is the cat you don't come to. Your squad get run through. By the time you come to, you duck food. You suckers talk tough on the internet, revealing all your threats. Now we got you trapped in the net. JusDueBoxing be on this grind, y'all better hustle up. You deadlifted 90 pounds, we doing muscle ups. There's really no comparison. His voice sound like a derringer. Throwing a towel is just embarrassing. My dog Just very philosophical and psychological, and he mixed it all with good boxing news. These YouTubers feel like Bishop, I guess they got the juice, but it's lonely at the top to Just to feel like child abuse. Be respectful, he don't want to talk wild and loose. If you can't relate, you get dismissed like a mild dispute. These weird cats will tell lies that they hide the truth. Why beyond views? You lose your life when you collide with dude. It's JusDueBoxing. All you cowards quit jocking. Kirk is official with no other options. Yeah, yeah. You know the deal. Judah Ben, we in the spot. JusDueBoxing, yeah. And of course, shout out to Mrs. Do, holding the whole family down. Word 'em up, word 'em up.
What's good with the fam? How y'all feeling? Good Monday. Salute to the family in the building. We back to get boxing. It's JusDueBoxing. The boy ain't feeling the best, but we still gonna have this boxing conversation for sure. Y'all catch this on the playback, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub to the channel, and come rock out with your boy. What's good with y'all, man? Back another week of boxing, man. We gonna get to it, man. Y'all smash the like button on the way and crush the legend. What's good? I know you. I know y'all gonna make me put the bad day behind me, man. We gonna talk about it. We gotta talk about it. Crush, what's good with it? Kurt, my bro, what's going on with it? Yeah, everybody on the train. And look, I gave Miss JusDueBoxing. I did a whole live just for Teo the other day. You know what I'm saying? Mike Biggs Boxing, my bro. What's good with it? Daryl, what's good, bro? Skywalker Boxing, what's good, fam? Thrill Hill, what's going on with you? 817, what's good, family? How you feeling? Edgar Chavez, Jersey is in the building. Mike, what's good with it, Mike? How you feeling? Shava Allah, salute to the queen. How you feeling today? Jason, what's good with it, Jason? TOB, former undisputed champion, Josh Taylor, easy, hey, man. Hey, Jason, he put hands on him. He proved me wrong. And I want to say that again for anybody that's new in the building, Boxing God 7, salute, fan. Welcome to the family, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Trey, what's good with it, my bro? Kurt, what's going on with it, my bro? Boxing MMA 365, what's good with it? 817, my God. Flawless Mentality, how you feeling, Dr. Mark? Salute to the OG. Zoneverse, what's good with it? Man, we gonna get to it. Jose Diaz, what's good, fam? Bruce Gas, salute to the OG. Jelly Bean, what's good? What's good, bro? How you feeling? PGH, Big Dog, what's happening with it, family? What's good with everybody, man? How y'all feeling, man? Am I at a performance? I'm not on the train just yet. Nah, I feel that, man. Salute to Bruce Guys. How you feeling, OG? Y'all smash the like button again. I just want to start off by saying, you know, I stayed true to my name, Just Do, and I gave Teo all his credit. I gave him all his praise Sunday, you know what I mean? In the post-fight, you know, I gave my little post-fight thoughts. I didn't have a lot of negative takeaways from this fight because I ain't really have to eat crow because this was one of the decisions that I was cool with being wrong about. You get what I'm saying? BC, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? So, you know, he proved me wrong. You know, I don't speak for nobody else. I speak for me. I felt like his mental was going to be a disaster in the ring, and I thought it was going to come back to haunt him, especially in the second half of the fight. He showed me wrong. He started fast, which is if y'all pay attention to Teofimo, that's usually when he win. When he start fast or he starts strong, he usually win. You get what I'm saying? I think he started pretty well in that fight. You know, some people say it different. I seen somebody say they had Josh Taylor winning 4 of the first 6 rounds. Sean Clark, my bro, what's good with it, family? I didn't see that. I didn't see him winning the first 4 rounds. For me, for Just Do. After 6 rounds, I seen it 3-3. From round 7 to 12, Teofimo, he dominated in a way to me. You get what I'm saying? He just took the play from Josh Taylor, man, and beat him up. You know what I'm saying? He beat him up. He had him looking bad. It got me questioning how good Josh Taylor is. That's how bad Teo, to me, that's how convincing the ass whooping was to me. I'm going to just call it what it is. Josh Taylor got beat up. He got embarrassed. He wanted to say the fight was close. Respect to him. The fight wasn't that close. You got handed. You got your ass handed to you. You got your ass handed to you. And they was trying to do you a solid on them scorecards with that 115, 113. Bro, that was not the reality. You was getting beat up. That young boy was on your ass. He said he was going to box you, and he did. And he boxed you. I wanted to put some stock into the layoff because I don't care who you are, you know, unless you Floyd, or Earl Spence, it's a few rare people that could come off a layoff and it not affect them. Josh Taylor don't seem to be one of them people. 2 fights in a row look like crap to me, yo. He just looked bad, you know what I mean? I mean, Taylor looked terrible. He did. PGH Ashley's corner, what's good, cuzzo? How you feeling? He looked terrible, man. He did. Right. And look, man, this is not taken away from Teofimo. I want to be clear. Teofimo, facts, 817, he took this man's confidence, and it was surprising to see. I did not envision this man not only coming in there, boxing, putting all the mental woes, all the personal demons to the side, going in there and outboxing that man in that fashion. And taking his confidence is key. 817, I did not expect to see that. Josh Taylor was a beaten man. I don't give a damn what the scorecards say. I know what I watched. He took your confidence in there, man. Hey, man, I got to give Teo some more credit just when I thought I was due. But I'm going to get into how I feel about everything. But I got to give him his credit because I got to stay true to my name. He said he was going to take something from him. He took this man's heart. He said he took Loma's heart. He took Josh Taylor's heart. Josh Taylor was fighting like a beaten man after a while. He reduced Josh Taylor to a one-handed fighter. That was very impressive to me, man. A one-handed fighter is crazy. This is supposed the former undisputed guy that, you know, undefeated. Nobody beat him, right? 117, yeah, 117, 111 was definitely accurate, yo. Definitely. Big Dog Willie, man. What's good with it, bro? Did you see Mayweather WWE show yesterday? Crazy. You know I got the clip for y'all, Big Dog Willie. You know I was going, you know I got that in here. What's good with it,
and we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your Just Do.
Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie. Yes, sir, though. I seen it. I got the clip for y'all, too. We're going to get into that as well, man. Salute to everybody in the building. By 6, I thought Tia was in control. Me too, bro. Me too, Sean. Me too, bro. Johnny Q, my bro, what's happening with it, man? Appreciate you pulling up. Game here, man. Wasn't expecting it. I got to get that man. He took his heart. I got to get that man his credit, man. Got to give him his just due because I got to stay true to my name. That's what I represent, giving the fighters their credit. But it's going to come with some criticism. But my criticism for Teofimo, surprisingly enough, is not about his performance in the ring. Again, it's more of the outside the ring stuff for me. His mindset. D Free, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? His mindset. Back to back now. Yeah, that'll solidify. I'll be on the train a little bit, Bruce Gas. If he show me a back to back, and I'll jump on the train a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. God give it to him. He took it from him, yo. He took it from him. I be. Salute, fam. How you feeling? He boxed him, yo. He boxed him, and you know what? And I gotta give more credit. He boxed him and he fought him. He boxed him and he fought him. He did both. He outboxed Josh Taylor and he outfought Josh Taylor. He outthought Josh Taylor. He outclassed Josh Taylor. You get what I'm saying? Josh Taylor landed like 60 punches in 12 rounds, man. He got handed. He got his ass handed to him, bro. He got his ass handed to him. Salute to my bro Zoom. Peace of God, that counter. Oh, yeah. Floyd still got it, man. I don't know why he thought he could run down on a TBE like that. Now that's the part. Now 817. You right, see, I already know you right on point. Thrill Hill was good with it. Taylor full of excuses, but he say he can beat him. I ain't see him make no excuse though, bro. Did you? I ain't see him make no excuse. That's why I gave him credit for it. Man, I'm telling you, right. I'm telling you, he gonna get this work today. He gonna get his credit, but he still gonna get this work. So you're not impressed. You want to see it again? I feel you, man. I need to see a double up on the performance too, Crush, to be fully sold that he all the way back. You know what I mean? Rozier was good. What he said, Teo needs a break for his mental. Should come back November, December. Absolutely, he should, bro. He should, man. He won, but mentally, let's see. He won, though. Yeah, he won. But let's get to it. So he won this fight. Very impressive, bro. Look, very impressive, man. Yeah, Josh made it easy for him. And this is no slight to Teofimo. Teofimo handled business Saturday night. But Josh Taylor looked like some stir fry, man. And y'all know what I mean when I say you look like some stir fry. The bro looked like some stir fry Saturday night. He got beat up. He never got his offense on track. He never took command of, the fight at any point. At points in there, he started looking lost. He didn't even know what he needed to do against the young man. This is the Josh Taylor that fought 6 undefeated dudes in a row. 4 of them was champions. This is the guy that he beat. So I just got to give him his credit. But Josh Taylor, you definitely got to move up because you look bad, bro. You look bad. Facts, Ash, he did make it easy. He made it easy. Till deserve more money, too. They lowballing him. Now, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that stuff, right? We're going to get into that because this is the part where he start to concern me. This is after the fight for me. Fought short start here. I'm telling you, man. So, look. Josh Taylor fought crappy, man. He fought crappy, and he got his ass handed to him. Credit to T.O. He did his thing, right? Salute to him and his pops. They did exactly what they said they was going to do, right? Salute to him. But after the fight, this dude started talking about, his personal stuff again. He started getting into that situation again. He gets right into talking about how he retiring. He not getting paid enough. He only got paid $1 million and yada, yada, yada. That's not enough money. I mean, ain't this the same Teofimo? Like, listen, just follow me, y'all. Ain't this the same Teofimo that tried to stick it to Bob when he went to try to chase more money when Triller was offering that bag? Ain't this the same dude that was like shitting on his promoter and the same people that been holding him down the whole time? The same promotional company that built the guy to what he is. He turned his back on him when he thought he was going to make more money. So then he turned around and that situation fall apart. And you got to deal with the same guy that you just tried to, you know what I mean? You just tried to shit on him. So if we being real, I'm not surprised that he ain't getting paid what he feel like he should be getting paid. Now, just follow me. It might not be fair. It might not be cool. He might deserve more money. He put his life on the line. He beat it. You know what I mean? He beat a champion, a former undisputed champion, and Josh Taylor. All those things are true. But we've been saying this for the people that was following it. The minute he tried to shit on Bob Arum, we knew it was going to be trouble for this guy. And you notice the kind of fights that he been put in. He threw him in there with Sandor Martin, an awkward dude that made him look bad, right? His confidence was completely, just pay attention to the play. He tried to shit on them. It backfired. He lost. Then he turns around. He goes to 140. They give him a winnable fight. Right after the winnable fight with Pedro Campa, they throw him in there with an awkward guy like Sandor Martin, and he looks horrible against him. Right on cue, he questioned his confidence in that fight. We all seen it. Then they turned around and they threw him in there with Josh Taylor, which was supposed to be a loss. I don't want nobody to forget this. I don't give a damn what Bob Arum come out here and say. That fight was set up for Teofimo to take a loss, which is why I respect him. I gotta give him his credit because you beat the system, you survived the system for another night because you were supposed to lose. Trust me, you got put in back-to-back hard fights. Nobody expected Teofimo to fight no Josh Taylor after Sandor Martin and questioning himself. I know I didn't. So when I look at all the factors and I hear what he complaining about, which is money. Dude, you shot yourself in the foot once you try to shit on your promoter, the same dudes that built you up, bro. So again, they put you in fights to lose. So make no mistake about it. Bob is going to get his get back. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care how he try to act like he like him. Whatever, bro. Teofimo he survived another day. You better believe it. But it's only going to get tougher from here. Now the dude talking about he need $100 million. All this crazy stuff. He need 9 figures if they want him back or this and that. Bro, good luck with that. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Ain't nobody paying your simple ass. And no disrespect to him. I'm attacking his mentality, bro. His mindset, not him as a fighter. I want to be very clear. Nobody is paying your simple ass $100 million because you beat Lomachenko and Josh Taylor, who look like shit. I don't know. Floyd couldn't even demand it like the way you doing it, bro. So again, it's your personality, it's your way of thinking that's got you in this situation. You have nobody to blame but yourself, bro. You got yourself to blame. You've been wilding. You get what I'm saying? You've been wilding. You lucky they still doing business with you. But here you go, right after winning the fight, you go right back to complaining. You doing your complaining where it's not going to do you any good, bro. You complaining in the public. We can't do nothing about the low balling that you going through. You got to sit down in the office and discuss that with Bob Arum. The way you're doing it, exactly, 817, you biting the hand that's feeding you, bro. And then you're demanding $100 million. Who the hell do you think you are? Floyd Mayweather? Who anointed this guy, Teofimo? I truly respect what you did in the sport, but you do not get to anoint yourself as a 25-year-old Hall of Famer because you beat Vasyl Lomachenko, a built-up product of Top Rank, and you beat a Josh Taylor that, in my humble opinion, is on the decline. You don't then get to whine about money and then cry and say, oh, you know what? If y'all want me back, I need 9 figures. I need $100 million. Good luck with that. I guess we'll never see Teofimo in the ring again. I guess we'll never see you in the ring again, bro. And again, I thought your father was the one. No disrespect, but I thought your father was the one playing with the drugs, not you. You sound nutty, bro. That's not going to work in your favor. So maybe that was an emotional response, y'all. I'll give him that. Fate was good, my bro. How you feeling, bro? Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to anybody else if I missed anybody. Talaria Films, what's good, my bro? How you feeling? Am got 100 million. T only got 1 million. Sounds like what they did to Dave Chappelle. He need at most 10 mil against the top fighter. Yeah, his pops was trying to tell him, bro, like this dude really shot himself in the foot, man, big time. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all smash the like button. And again, he's very unrealistic with his approach and his demands. And that's what concerns me, the way he thinks. Because if you with the way you think don't coincide with the way you moving, you're gonna have trouble. You get what I'm saying? And we see that this guy still obviously got a lot of chaos and shit that he got to deal with, right? He said his biggest battles came outside the ring, right? He going through the situation with his wife, a divorce and all that. And I think him demanding 100 million or saying that, I think that's an emotional response. He is young. He's still learning. I'm trying to give him some leeway, but every time he do something good and then he take away from it with the things that come out of his mouth. And I just want to be very clear. He put himself in this situation not too many years ago, just a few years ago at most. This guy was the guy that was wearing Heisman jerseys at the end of his fights, doing flips, They was loving him. He was entertaining the crowd. They was loving him. He beat Lomachenko and turned into a diva. Soon as he beat Lomachenko, everything started to go downhill for that dude. Then he kind of turned himself into the villain. He wasn't even a villain. People appreciated this dude. Everybody was rocking with Teofimo. They was raving about his skill set, his power, how explosive he is. Come on, man. It's the same dude that knocked Comey out. You get what I'm saying? He beat Lomachenko up that didn't throw punches for six, 7 straight rounds. You get what I'm saying? Vote UK, what's good with it, bro? How you feeling? And I respect all that, right? I respect it. But then you turn right into a diva and you turned yourself into the villain. You got beat up by Kambosos, and then you took it out on the fans, and it's like on your promoter, and then everything started being shaky after that. Then you come back at 140, you beat up Pedro Campa, which was a showcase fight. You get what I'm saying? And they threw you in there with Sandor Martin. Again, a guy that made you look bad and questioned yourself. So and then just think about this. You beat a guy in Sandor Martin that people thought you lost to, and you think the next fight that makes sense for you, just how he looked, the next fight for him shouldn't have been Josh Taylor, but it was, because you know who he dealing with? Bob Arum. Bob made it happen. And that dude, Teo, was crazy enough to actually take this fight and win it. What's good with it, folks? Josh, what's good with it, my bro? How you feeling? So, look, man. Yeah, man, Gordo showed up. Gordo just needs to stay busy, stay away from the camera until it's fight time, minimize his opportunities, and make an ass of himself. 817. And you know what? You know why that's so key, what you're saying? Because how much pressure it would take off him if he just stopped saying stupid stuff. The man has no idea of the power in the tongue. And the dude he really needs to learn to just avoid an interview or two. Decline a statement. You know what I mean? Just don't talk about certain stuff. Like, he says he's media trained, but then he shows us everything that tells us he's not media trained. So I think that's key, bro. Stay away from social media, because you put yourself in a position where no matter how good you do, you still gonna have people doubting you or having things to say. And you're a guy that seems to take everything personal and wear your emotions on your sleeve. So again, I think staying away from social media and the cameras will do you some good. I think you just focusing on you, family, and training and your boxing will do you a lot of good. That's just me, though. And bringing somebody else in outside of your father. But listen, y'all live to see another day, man, and respect to y'all. But again, $100 million, you will never get it, bro. You will never get no $100 million, bro. You will never get it. You will never get it. You could demand, look at him. Only way you get Teofimo back is a 9-figure contract. I've made ESPN over $100 million and getting paid $1 million. You're not going to get your problem solved right there, bro. You're not. This is not how you're going to do it. Everybody ain't going to all of a sudden just start feeling sorry for you, bro. And again, pardon me, y'all. Pardon me for not feeling sorry for him because he made only $1 million. You made $1 million in 36 minutes. Show me another profession that you can go to, or show me anything else you can do, Teofimo, as an individual, as a young man in your life, where you can make $1 million in 36 minutes. Again, I understand your plight. I know you feel like you deserve more than that. But again, you were coming off shaky performances. You did just try to stick it to your promoter. You got to understand what's at play. You don't know how to play the game that you in. You think you do, but you don't. You got a mouthpiece that you think is helping you, but it's really hurting you. All this outspoken stuff that you're doing, you just putting yourself in a situation, bro, to not succeed. So again, my question is, my next question is, after he done demanding this 9-figure, this contract, this $100 million, what's his next step? And is this dude really retiring, or is he running from smoke? Now, the reason I said that is because we all know Bill Haney was at this fight. We all know Bill Haney was at this fight. Know he was doing some scouting. You know, Bob Arum said he'll offer Devin Haney the winner of Teofimo and Josh Taylor. And Devin Haney's pops, Bill Haney, said, yeah, he is. He really is. His pop said they'll fight you. You know what I'm saying? So look, I don't know if he really trying to get paid. Grease with Fire, what's good with it, fam? I don't know if he really trying to get paid, but this not the way he gonna do it. This not gonna work for him. And to speak of retirement at a time where people are expecting so much of you, you just putting yourself in another situation to go through another unnecessary storm because you're rash decision making, because you are an emotional dude and you react off your emotions. You wear them on your sleeve and you react. Anything that comes to mind, you say it. And that's what's hurting you. That you don't need to do that. If you really trying to be great, bro, and this is just speaking to this $100 million stuff that he talking about. If you really want $100 million, bro, you go finish taking out the people at 140 to prove that you worth that type of money. Not whine about it. You can't demand it in that way. Floyd couldn't have did that and got $100 million. He had to fight somebody. And look what he built up to get that type of money. So it ain't no way in hell, 25 years old, you anointing yourself a Hall of Famer. Again, you're not in touch with reality. What you did in boxing is very impressive at this young age, but you still got a lot to prove, bro. You beat two people that actually had a chance to beat you. Let's, man, cut this shit. Let's call it what it is. Kambosos should have never beat you. You fumbled that bag. You fumbled that opportunity. You were supposed to whoop his ass. And if we being real, out of everybody on your resume, the only two guys that had an opportunity to beat you was Lomachenko and Josh Taylor. 2 fights don't get you no $100 million, bro. 2 fights don't anoint you no Hall of Famer, bro. And you need to think about what you say the next time you release an ignorant statement like that, bro, because you're putting yourself at odds with the people and the same people that support you and build you up, bro. You get what I'm saying? People thought I was joking when I said it when it's bad. For Teo is bad for his mental recovery. And here we are after he won. Right, because Teo can make 9 figures, but it'll cause him a few big dangerous fights. You get what I'm saying? He got to fight for it, bro. Teofimo, I want to be very clear, bro. I'm all for you getting this $100 million that you say you want. 10K, what's good with it, family? But you know you got to fight for it, bro. You got to fight for this. You got to fight for that. Floyd had to fight for that. He had to fight a damn lot. You think Floyd could stop at 25 talking about he was a Hall of Famer and he only made $1 million? Did you hear his story? Are you aware? Floyd wasn't making the money that everybody think he was making once he became Money Mayweather. I don't understand. He went through some bullshit, had to buy himself out of shitty contract and everything. He couldn't just sit up here and he beat a lot of people, way more people than you did. And you sitting up here demanding money that you will never see at this rate, bro. You will never see this $100 million, bro. You got to do a lot more than that, bro. You made $1 million. And look, I get it, bro. It's so much more in store for you, but that's why you got to keep fighting. That's why you keep fighting the fights, right? But you can't win. You can't beat 2 guys and demand $100 million from nobody. I doubt if there's anything else you can do in your life where you're going to make that kind of money. So you coming off as ungrateful and a little bit immature and irrational. Like you just go sit down and talk it over with Bob. But this ain't going to do it. You obviously don't learn from your mistakes. Trying to stick it to, I don't know who you trying to stick it to with this ESPN. You get what I'm saying with this comment. You made them over 100 million. You don't know that for sure. You don't know that. You just throwing numbers out there. So because you feel like you've made ESPN over $100 million, bro, you're telling me that you now deserve $100 million? You know it don't go like that. You know it don't go like that. And I like to see the numbers as exactly to what he made ESPN, because I'm not buying this $100 million that he just threw out there. You already insecure, tell me you want to risk it all. You built, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. 817, talk to him. Talk to him, bro. This is a business. Even if he did make ESPN 100 mil, which I doubt, what do you think they're going to just give it back to him? You dig what I'm saying? Show him. Again, he don't make a lot of sense. Salute to my baby girl, the queen, Miss Just Do. How you feeling, baby girl? Salute to you. Don't work too hard over there. He wants the fame of Loma, but they don't want to love him like Loma. Deal with it and just fight. You get what I'm saying? I think he want that too. You want acceptance from people, but you have a weird way of going about that. You get what I'm saying? Right, man. So right, yeah, Facts, bro. Facts. He's listening and learning from his dumb ass daddy for sure. And that's gonna put him in a world of trouble, man. It's gonna put him in a world of trouble, bro. Who's insecure about what caused them to lash out at you and what you want. You know what you think. Volunteer to black hate. Nobody brought that up, man. Yeah, exactly. He fresh off making comments like that, bro. Fresh off making a bunch of comments like you gotta work yourself back into good graces, bro. And beating Josh Taylor, Teofimo, I'm just sad to say. Even though that was very impressive, it was unexpected on my behalf. I didn't expect to see you do it. It was very impressive, but that doesn't get you no 100 million, Brody. It just don't. You know what I mean? You'll get your money. Just dig what I'm saying? Fight him, yo. Fight him. Just fight him. Like my fighters, the TO won the belt of a black fighter. Comey had the IBF. I don't really care what color the fighters be, Jason. I don't really do those conversations. Time off ain't gonna help him in boxing. You know, the ring rust is a biatch, and it is. It absolutely is. It absolutely is, bro. So I'm a free agent. I would sit out for a while and sign to whatever network got the best options. That sound logical, Roja. That sound logical, bro. 100 million, how much that everyone else made, still not enough, T.O. You get what I'm saying? You still don't just get no $100 million, bro. Like, damn, hey, what happened to 5-10 million? Like, what happened to stuff like that? Like, you just said, hell with it. Go for the gusto. I need 100 M's, bro. I need 100 M's. He tripping, man. He need 100 M's, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button out for me one time, man. Tank is one reason T was crying about the lack of paycheck. Jason, boom, talk to him, cuzzo. Facts, it is. So again, it's like that comment he made. Even though I try not to stray into those topics like that, but that's the guy that complained. You know what I mean? And Tank is one of the reasons because Tank getting that money. You don't hear Tank talking about he retiring because he only making $1 million. You get what I'm saying? And he's still undefeated, T.O. He's still undefeated. He knocked people out. He must see TV. He put asses in the seats. He do all the stuff that you do, but better. And he get the money. So again, and just for conversation purposes, while we on it, is Teofimo really retiring or running from smoke? Because we know Devin, HANEY, and Bill, Bill was scouting you. They already said they want that smoke. Regis said he'll knock you out. Regis said he'll knock you out. You get what I'm saying? And for what it's worth, Mayweather say he want to see Tank beat you up. So you got options, T.O. Know what I mean? Heavy is the head that wear the crown, right? You the king, right? You beat the former undisputed lineal champion, all this stuff, right? You got some options, bro. You got a lot of smoke on your bumper, and we ain't trying to hear no 100 M's or you retiring because you beat Josh Taylor, bro. Respect to you. I appreciated that performance. You surprised me. I'm glad you proved me wrong. I'm glad you won, but I'll be more glad if you continue to stand on business and stay focused. Stay the course, bro, because if you can put together another solid win, man, there's no telling what options are available for you, man. It's only up from here if you smart, Teofimo. If you play your cards right, bro, it's only up from here. You get what I'm saying? So don't be stupid and get in your own way again, bro. And I know you're a young dude and you got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of weight on your shoulders. So respect to you for holding it down for your family like you doing. But don't allow the pressure to make you bend and fold and get in your own way, bro. Don't get in your own way again. You did something very good by going out there, beating Josh Taylor and proving a whole lot of people wrong. You know what I'm saying? You proved yourself right and you proved a lot of people wrong. You get what I'm saying? You and your dad look like y'all came up with a hell of a game plan and y'all executed. The worst thing you could do right now is retire because you need to stay locked in, especially what you still going through, what you're going through. It seems like boxing might be T.O.'s balance. You might need boxing more than you think. And again, why I'm saying this, why I'm going this place with it, y'all, because if you heard what he said in the post-fight, he said boxing is his first love. He said boxing is his first love, and he's not going to mistreat that for nothing or nobody. He need to stand tall on that. Just think about what he's saying. What this dude being able to go through all the stuff he going through and still perform, and then come out and say, yo, boxing is my first love. You got sense, bro. You just need to be smarter with your decision making. If boxing is your first love and you're not about to mistreat it for nothing or nobody, then you shouldn't be talking about 100 M's demanding it. You should be saying, I'm gonna beat everybody ass until they gotta pay me 100 M's. Not demand it. You could say, look, I think I made ESPN 100 million or over, and I'm gonna keep fighting till I get me 100 million. You get what I'm saying? I beat Josh Taylor, and I'm gonna continue to beat people until I get that 100 million. You just gotta have a different mentality. And again, if boxing is your first love, then treat it like that. You shouldn't be talking about retiring and making rash demands. Because again, you talking about Bob Arum here in Top Rank. You ain't demanding shit. That's not how it's gonna work over there. So again, don't get in your own way. Don't spoil a good performance with ignorance. You get what I'm saying? Don't spoil a good performance with being ignorant, bro. You know what I'm saying? You did a good thing. You took back wanting to take his life comments. I seen a lot of good, and I seen a lot of potential for Teofimo to be great. But like I said before, he it's to the point where the only person that can stop him for real is him. It's like that, because he can be that good. He can be that type of fighter if he don't get in his own way. So we just gonna have to see how it play out, man. We gonna have to see. Miami kid was good with it, fam. T was tripping about 100 mil, but he, man, deserved to get paid. Right, he definitely deserved to get paid, yo. Running from the smoke, I think he'll be coming disputed at 140. PROGRAIS calling Devin out too. Is he ducking? Nah. So look, I want to be clear. This is just a question. That's why I ain't say he ducking. If you talking about retiring after you coming off the biggest win of your career, which would be Josh Taylor, right? The last thing you should be doing is retiring. You should want to capitalize off that win and put some wins together. You get what I'm saying? But for you to say that at a time where it's a lot of options on the table for you, it don't look good. You get what I'm saying? Because some people gonna see through that and they're gonna look at it as you avoiding. I don't even want to call it ducking. You just avoiding the situation you work for and put yourself in. Now you got to be man enough to face it. You got yourself here, right? You got yourself a 2-division champion, right? So the last thing you need to do is talk about retiring. I think you need to stick to what you know, which is boxing, bro, and stay focused. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, you said, is PROGRAIS calling out Devin? Is he ducking? I tell you this, PROGRAIS ain't calling out Devin. Devin mentioned to the world that he interested in fighting PROGRAIS. PROGRAIS said he had heard him. So he ain't as much as calling Devin out as Devin is making mention of wanting to fight him. So I don't think it's ducking, but you know, Dev gonna have some business to stand on too. You got some business to stand on. 8 months. Oh, matches. AT was a kid at heart, like he said. He is. He really is a kid at heart. Sleeper was good with it. Now he ain't retiring and running from smoke. He's just trying to get paid. Yeah, but Sleeper, that ain't gonna get it, bro. That ain't gonna get it. Just think about this, and I'm gonna just use this as a little example. Floyd Mayweather couldn't even pull the move that Teofimo was pulling. You think he's gonna be successful trying to get paid that way? You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You got to go about it in a more effective manner. Complaining to the people that can't do nothing about it is not gonna get you what you want. You get what I'm saying? Go sit down. Go sit at the table. You know what I'm saying? Go sit at the table. However it go make the call. Go call the people and sit at the table, man, and negotiate. But just demand it ain't gonna get you that. Nah, he's not making 100 million in one fight. He's just not doing that. Not doing it. Ryan might be the biggest check or Rolly. Right. That's a fact. It's a fact. Do you know what he has to do to get 100 mil? Obviously not, D-man. If he talking about retiring or if y'all want the only way to get me back. And bigger bags come with the belt while I retire. Facts, Kurt. You put yourself in a very prime position, Teofimo. Get what I'm saying? Keep the momentum going and keep beating ass if you could. Var World Boxing. What's good, family? How you feeling, bro? You know what I mean? You know he's not getting 100 mil. He just aim high. That's cool. But again, sit down in a room. You get what I'm saying, Sleeper? That's my issue with it. Not that he wants to get paid, but sit down in a room where you can actually get something done about it. You get what I'm saying? There's money to be made at 140. It is, Roja, and there's fights for him. There's fights for him, bro. It's time for them all to see each other. 817. Everybody got to fight. You get what I'm saying? Everybody. Don Dada, salute, fam. Judah Ben, my bro, what's good with it? Just Davis ducking. Let's keep it genuine. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all say that. I'm gonna let y'all say that for me. I'm just gonna lay out the facts, and I'm gonna let people, you know, make the decisions with them, right? You know what I mean? All facts, but T don't stop listening to his dad and hire. Business dividers is over for T.O.'s, right? T.O.'s bag, right? Not be sensible, but he's trying. I get you, Sleeper. I get you, bro. I get you. I'm not crucifying him for it, but I would like to see him go about that in a more effective manner. You get what I'm saying? But not fighting. Yeah, and he can't. Dundada, he got to fight, bro. He got to fight. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me scroll down to the bottom, man. He got a belt. Is you draw it? Why cough up? Exactly, bro. Why cough up the leverage that you work for, Teofimo? You work for it, bro. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I get you too, sleeper. I get you. You know what I mean? You gotta aim high. Shoot for the what is it? Shoot for the stars, or maybe you hit the moon, something like that. Something how that saying go. You need those. That's time to get paid. Yeah, he don't need. Yeah, he don't need that. He don't need that. Right. He don't need that. He gotta fight, Crush. He gotta fight. He gotta fight. Going about it the wrong way, right? And again, sleeper. Again, he's further along in his career. He said it himself. He grew up from the little young boy to a man. So it's time for him to just start acting like it. You get what I'm saying? Like, act like the millionaire you are, bro. You get what I'm saying? I know, act like the business. You get what I'm saying? Step your game up. Like, boxing is a business, and it's time for you to treat it like that as well. Because you obviously aware of your earning potential to some degree, right? But you just going about it in a manner that's just not going to be effective for you. You get what I'm saying? Say Top Rank to sign him. Anybody but Top Rank to sign him, right? Yeah, that's a good point, bro. That's a good point. William Old School, salute, brother. How you feeling? Brought that Bud Light sponsor to Top Rank. He gonna get the money. He gonna get the money he want. Listen. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully he do though. You know what I mean? I would have paid his ass big bread, but he don't want to fight the same black dudes that's making the money. Talk to him, bro. Talk to him. Ain't no way he's making $1 million per fight. Like again, like I don't know what they negotiate, bro. But my guess is like I said a lot of things that I think could have played into how much he get paid, and I could be all wrong, bro. I can be all wrong. Maybe he got paid what he got paid because he wasn't the champion. You get what I'm saying? It's like Josh Taylor. I just don't know. Like I don't know. That's just not gonna get him what he want. Flossy Sports TV, my bro, what's good with it? So you can make 100 mils, fight Tank. You get what I'm saying? If you want to make that type of bag, you get what I'm saying? Fight that man. Fight that man. I'm telling you, I'm putting my money on Tank. I don't get no damn, man. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. I don't give a damn if it's at 140. I don't care what nobody talk about. I ain't betting against Tank if he get in the ring with Tio. It'd be a damn exciting fight to watch. But I listen. Them left hands that Josh Taylor was hitting you with, you probably was able to walk through them. But if Tank Davis get to punching your chin with them lefts, man, is a gnat come with the melatonin usually come in Tank punches. See, that's the difference. Josh Taylor ain't had no melatonin Saturday night. Tank got melatonin and NyQuil in his joints with a little hint of vibranium. So good luck with that. He just mad they gave his pay-per-view slot to HANEY versus Loma. But you know what? Dad took less money to fight Kambosos. You get what I'm saying? And became the man, and then he made a good bag against Loma. He living good. He doing it the right way. I think he need to try to take a little page out of Dad's book, just a little page. Hold up, Ramirez said he wanted more money too. Tio might be right. Nah, real talk. Now that they was complaining about money, but Ramirez did it at the wrong time. Ramirez was complaining about purse splits, and which is why he said he didn't take the fight with Regis PROGRAIS. And Regis was saying, yo, I ain't I don't negotiate. I don't do none of that. I just fight. And he trying to tell him, you know how this go. Like Jose Ramirez was trying to force a business practice that didn't go with the situation he had at hand. You know what I'm saying? He essentially did the same thing. He went to the media complaining about it. OP talking shit. Yeah, I'm telling you. He put himself in a situation, yo. Justin, what's good with it, fam? You don't get to do that to Bob, bro. He tried to do Bob dirty, tried to stick one to Bob, man. Regarding against Senator Martin, why wasn't the Taylor fight in a big room? Miami Kid, I got a few guesses, bro. Maybe because he tried to do Bob bad, yo. I really think so. You know what I'm saying? Bob is not doing nobody no favors, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, salute to everybody in the building. Y'all make sure y'all punching that like button and subbing to the channel. If y'all knew Devin took less money for Undisputed. Right. But the thing was, the point I was making, you're right. The point I was making, Judah, is he made the sacrifice, right? Made the sacrifice, and he didn't have to do that again after dealing with Kambosos, right? See what I'm saying? So he fought Loma. He ain't have to worry about that situation. Now he know he gonna get paid. You get what I'm saying? Because he put himself in position, so he gonna keep. You get what I'm saying? Ramirez was ducking. Yeah, I didn't like Ramirez's answer. Facts is what I'm saying. 817. You can't say F Bob. If it's F Bob, it's F you too. And look, y'all, he ain't gonna come out now. He might come out and say it if he get too cute, but Bob ain't gotta come out flat out and say it. But pay attention to the moves. Just pay attention to it. You think who in here thinks he should have, honestly, after seeing the way he fought Sandor Martin, who in here thought he should have fought Josh Taylor next the way he looked, right? You ever wonder why you get that fight? You get what I'm saying? It's like, that's not a fight that it looked like you were in position to win, but you proved us wrong. You know what I mean? You gambled on yourself and you was right. You get what I'm saying? Read to the interview. He said he wants Tio next. Yeah, he said he'll stop Tio. Will he say he'll stop him? Networks have to put up the bread and eat it at the end. Eat at the end of it. Yeah, I ain't shocked by 1 mil. Bob said he wouldn't pay Porter more than $1 mil for Bud. Talk to him, and that's for Bud Crawford, bro. And that's for Bud Crawford. Facts, Dr. Mark. Yeah, he delusional. You're not gonna get it that way, definitely. You know what I mean? Tank hasn't made 100 M's and he the face of boxing right now. Talk to him, right? The third of broke records for Tio Taylor. That's what's up, though. But you get what I'm saying? Dundada, maybe he gets more the second time around now because he's the champion. It's like he never considered that. You are the champion now, bro. Maybe you can demand more bread now. Maybe you can get paid, but not this way, though. Not this way. Not being a diva, though, bro. You're not going to get your money being a diva. But that shit on you in front of everybody. This is what I'm saying, 817. I know, like we can't say this is an undeniable fact that me and you share the same train of thought when it comes to him crapping on Bob, bro. You can't do that and think a guy is going to do you any favors, bro. I truly believe that. That 91-year-old man, you don't want to play with him like that. You want to be in his good graces, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you try to screw him, I don't think he factored in the situation he was potentially putting himself in. When you try to just imagine trying to shit on somebody, it backfire and you still got to deal with that person. Do you think that person is then going to do you favors? Why would he? You get what I'm saying? Why would he do you any extra favors? Get what I'm saying? Rome, what's good with it? Trying to argue for me. They got to put in the work, bro. They absolutely have to put in the work, yo. Regis fight. Ramirez said he had the 1.25 million minimum contract, and that wasn't matching up with the Regis fight. Yeah, he was complaining. I remember the back and forth. He was complaining about the split, like what he was getting paid. But my thing is, won't you try to negotiate more? Not complain about it in the media. Like that's never gonna get a fighter paid. That's just gonna make it worse for you, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying? Because instead of you going to the table, you going to social media like you get what I'm saying? Like just whining, and it's just not gonna work. You know, I got that clip. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it, man. Hey, salute to my bro Just. You get what I'm saying, bro? You see what I'm saying? Jay Grant Jr., what's good with it, Jay? How you feeling, bro? Salute, man. Yeah, you stupid. Y'all stupid. Teal's next business move is gonna be important. It gotta be, bro. He said, "Hey Google, what's the gate?" He a fool. Y'all make sure y'all punch the like button one time for you, bro. Make sure y'all subbing to the channel, man. And we gonna keep cooking on this. So look, again, man, he got a lot of options right now, bro. He got Regis said he'll stop Tio. You got Bill Haney saying they'll fight him. You got Floyd Mayweather saying he'd like to see Tank fight him. You know what I mean? He got options. That's all I'm saying. I think he should be smart, take some time off, right? Get his mind right and get back to it. I think he needs to realize the position that he's put himself in with this win. Get what I'm saying? Don't just celebrate the win, build off it, right? You get what I'm saying? Don't just be happy that you won. Build off it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you got a lot of people, more people to make eat crow. You get what I'm saying? If you want to be the villain, you got to embrace that role. But you got to know what comes with that. It's like on one end, he want to be a villain. On the other end, he want people to accept him. You just got to do you, man. You got to do you. You got to do what's best for Tio. You know what I'm saying? And what's doing what's best for Tio is probably going to put you in the best position to remain successful, bro. That's all I'm saying. keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing what you're doing. I appreciate the win. Your mentality is all over the place. I think you just needed some time off and get your mind right. Take a little vacay, and I say get back to it, bro, and build off this Josh Taylor win. If you smart, you will build off this win. You get what I'm saying? Because if Saturday night was an indication that you are better mentally than I thought, obviously, right? And if Saturday night was a glimpse into the future that, you know, Teofimo, the takeover, is back, then you got to prove that by being able to build off this win, bro. You get what I'm saying? I think it's very important that you build off this win and continue to work towards that 100 million that you said you want, right? Because you're not gonna get it that way. You know what I'm saying? You can't make no demands, bro. That's just not gonna cut it. You know what I mean, it's not gonna cut it. But again, like I said, when I say running from smoke, people don't take that too literal. I know people like, TL's not ducking nobody. I get it, yo. I get it. But he essentially is throwing away his leverage if he retires, I think. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think he'll really do it. I just think he was being Teofimo. I think he was being emotional how he normally is. But like I said, I don't see that dude retiring. You get what I'm saying? And Haney suddenly had forgot Tank's name. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I ain't said you did. I ain't said you did, man. I ain't said you did. Man, we're going to pull up a few things, though, y'all. We're going to pull up a few things. Let me get this TL thing off. But, yeah, man, just so y'all know, man. And this was him, man. He say fighters that not even done a quarter of what he's accomplished get 15 million. And I think he overstates his accomplishments. I think he need to reel back on patting himself on the back. I think that's what Teo's problem is, too. You can't pat yourself on the back and then expect people to do it, too. You get what I'm saying? You can't pat yourself on the back and then expect people to do it, too. We watch you pat yourself on the back. You can't. You win a fight, you won't shut up about it. You still bring up Lomachenko to this day. You know what I mean? Like wow, to this day, you still bring up Lomachenko, bro. So again, every time you win, you pat yourself on the back super hard and you overly celebrate. At least that's what you did when you beat Lomachenko. And I think it's very smart and important for him not to make that same mistake he made when he beat Lomachenko. Don't make that same mistake after you beat Josh Taylor, which is celebrating the moment, taking your foot off the gas, taking your eye off the ball. Don't do it, Teofimo. You put yourself in a good position, bro. Just keep winning. Just keep fighting, keep winning. Andrew Gray, what's good with it, Drew? How you feeling? Teal want to be anti-hero. He don't know. Like, sometimes he want to be the good guy. Sometimes he want to be the bad guy. Chop, what's good with it, Chop? How you feeling? 35 small dogs at Lopez now? Yeah. He at 49 where he need to be. Yeah, he had 40 where he need to be, bro. He had 40. He just got to build off it, Chop. He got to build off it. He had a pretty good resume. He do. He got a solid resume. He got a good resume. ESPN made 100 million with no pay-per-view. Yeah, and salute to Ant Jones. Appreciate you pulling up. Salute to everybody in the building. Smash that like button for me, man. But yeah, I think he's just a little bit all point with that information in terms of like saying that he made that much money. I don't think he knows. You know, I think he just shot for a high number that sound good. Still want that money Mayweather. Want that money Mayweather influence. He do want that money Mayweather influence. He do.
25 years young, 7-time world champion, 2-time lineal world champion, 2 divisional world champion. I mean, 2 Hall of Fame careers in one at just 25. You can't tell me I'm not great. You cannot tell me I'm not the double greatest since Muhammad Ali. This is what I do. This is what I do best. Now, just to steer it up, I might retire after this.
I just played the reason I played this clip is just to let y'all know, like, it don't be me, bro. I don't be trying to force this on him. The way he thinks, it's okay to think you nice, but I want to know, where did this whole thought form that he's a Hall of Famer at 25? You do know, Teofimo, you don't get to anoint yourself a Hall of Famer, right? You do know it's a process to that. You actually really got to put in work. You do know, like, realistically, if you retire right now, like, in my honest opinion, I don't think he'd be a Hall of Famer. This boy said, did he? he mentioned himself in the matter of fact, let me just play it again, bro.
25 years young, 7-time world champion, 2-time lineal world champion, 2 divisional world champion. I mean, 2 Hall of Fame careers in 1 at just 25. You can't tell me I'm not great. You cannot tell me I'm not the double greatest since Muhammad Ali. This is what I do. This is what I do best. Now, just to steer it up, I might retire after this.
That's where you got it wrong, bro. I'm afraid, my friend, that's where you got it wrong. We absolutely can tell you that you're not the second coming of Ali because you're not. Stop doing that. Stop doing that to yourself. Be the one and only Teofimo, bro. You don't gotta be the second coming to no Ali, bro. I ain't never watched a Teofimo fight in my life and thought of Ali. Not even once, bro. Not even for a second. I ain't never even watched it. I ain't never even thought of Nico Ali Walsh while watching the Teofimo fight, let alone Ali. I'm on a Fury contract with no Wilder pay-per-view on the horizon. Right, bro. He ain't gonna get it. Again, do you see what I'm saying, Jay? I play that because there's nothing wrong with being aware of what your accomplishments are and where you stand in boxing, right? But I think just as soon as he done tapping himself on the back, he gets into this unrealistic viewpoint of how I don't know, like when he makes this statement, is he trying to convince himself of that, or is he trying to tell us like that's what it is? Like that's the only confusion I got. I'm not gonna lie. Like when he says this stuff, he say, I don't know if he trying to psych himself up to be like, yeah, I'm the next coming to Ali. Like, are you really pushing that on us? Because don't tell me what I could say. I can 100% undeniably tell you, you are not the second coming of Muhammad Ali. But that wouldn't mean that you still not a great fighter. Get what I'm saying? It's just like, y'all got to stop throwing Ali. Ain't nobody to just be comparing yourself to, bro. Like, that's different. Just let that legend be the legend that he always going to be. You got a lot more work to put in before you can talk like that. But again, I believe in speaking into existence too. So I guess that's what he doing. You get what I'm saying? He's speaking into existence, bro. Speaking into
25 years young, 7-time world champion, 2-time lineal world champion, 2 divisional world champion. I mean, 2 Hall of Fame careers in 1 at just 25. You can't tell me I'm not great. You cannot tell me I'm not the double greatest since Muhammad Ali. This is what I do. This is what I do best. Now, just to steer it up, I might retire after this.
After saying you the second coming of Muhammad Ali, you talk now. You think after you can't mic drop after you do that and say you're gonna retire, bro? Nah, not at 25, bro. You're not no Hall of Famer. You said this man said he had 2 Hall of Fame careers in 1. This is no disrespect to him, yo. He has a very unrealistic viewpoint of where he is in boxing. You get what I'm saying? Like, so you telling me so I guess when he beat Loma, he was a Hall of Famer right there. Then he turned around, he beat Josh Taylor. So I guess that's the 2 Hall of Fame careers in 1. I've never heard anything like this in my entire life, bro. I like Teo though. I like him. He just be talking crazy, yo. I'm gonna just start laughing at him like I do Rolly at this point. But again, man, he got to stop tapping himself on the back so much and just keep putting in the work, bro. Like we seen what you capable of when you focus. Like I didn't think he was focused. As what he showed me Saturday night? He was focused, but the only reason why I'm not on the train, y'all, is because you got to look at the performances, right? You get what I'm saying? You lost to Cambosis, right? Then you come back against Pedro Campa, you look decent. Then you come back against Sandor Martin, you look bad. Then you come back against Josh Taylor, you look good. So you seesawing right now. You hot and cold. You know what I mean? You trending up now with this win because it's a quality win, right? It's a meaningful win. The win was what it was, man. You beat the guy. You beat the guy. You get what I'm saying? And Josh Taylor, but you put together another win. Now you cooking with grease. Now you could really start talking crazy. You get what I'm saying? You beat another champion or another quality fighter. You could start talking crazy now. You get what I'm saying? Not as crazy as this Hall of Fame stuff you talking. That's just wild. You got to chill on the Hall of Fame talk. But hey, maybe you can chase down Undisputed at 140 if you got what it takes, because you've already opened the door there. You've already started that mission on chasing that down. So just be smart and understand what position you put yourself in by winning Saturday night. That's all. I would like to see this dude stay focused and keep showing and proving if he's really the guy. You get what I'm saying? Keep showing and proving, bro. Keep showing and proving. I ain't mad at this dude. I ain't trying to be mad at him. 19 wins doing boxing, 19 wins and 15 mil to fight. Till math ain't mathing at all. Facts showing it ain't. AB versus Rolly. I think he could survive a Rolly, man. But I don't know if I want to see it right away. Kurt, I'm just like, Broner need another fight or two, don't he? Gasses himself up. I rock with Till, but he needs to be himself. Now, if he becomes undisputed at 140, no one can touch him. Talk to him, bro. And again, he started the work already by beating Josh Taylor. But he can't fall into that same trap that he fell into when he beat Loma. He started celebrating too much. Premature celebration. You're talking Hall of Fame, bro, is something that shouldn't even be something you thinking about unless you really don't want to fight no more. But you can't, I don't think you can make much of a case for being a Hall of Famer with you know, what is it? You got 19 wins, 1 loss. Nah, bro. Nah. I get it. You beat Loma and Josh Taylor. Those are very credible wins. You beat Loma when he was the guy. You beat Josh Taylor when he was supposed to be the guy. I get it, bro. I get it. You could be the man in your own right, but you still got to keep proving, and is what I'm getting at. You know what I mean? So he gotta stay focused, y'all. He gotta stay focused. Rolly's troll better fighters than he is. Rolly, what's the name? Want to smoke with Rolly? Jorge Linares, salute to my bro Fate for sending that to me. Jorge Linares want to smoke with Rolly. Teofimo was going to be back in boxing when he divorced his final. Gino was here. Salute to you, bro. That's what's up, though. Because if Gino, if he performed this well, you know, with issues still going on in his life, you know what I mean? I was saying, you know, it'd be reasonable to believe that he could be a lot better if he truly get these issues squared away, right? So if he go deal with his you know, his divorce situation and he come back to the sport, I think he'll be good. I think he could be even better, but it still remains to be seen, right? He got to put the work in. I'm not fully on the TO train, but I see the potential. I see his potential and what he can do at 140, but he got to stay focused, right? You get what I'm saying? He can't fall into this celebratory phase that he fell into after he beat Loma. It was like, oh man, you see, because I beat the man, and it's like a repeat. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. Loma was the man at 35. He was so amped when he beat him, and it's Josh Taylor was the man, and this is what people were saying. You beat the man, so he got to make sure he don't fall into that same mentality, like, I accomplished everything already. See, that's what I say when you talk Hall of Fame. You skipping steps, bro. You got a lot to go before you get there, respectfully. And just keep putting in the work, man. Just keep putting in the work. You proved a lot of people wrong Saturday night, bro. A lot of people. He proved a lot of people wrong Saturday night. He just went on an undisputed tour at the Loma and wasn't undisputed. He's still talking about the undisputed job. That's what I'm saying. Like, he got to just leave that alone. Like, let that be what it is, bro. Like, you get what I'm saying? Oh, shit. Nah, I'm going to take this off. I ain't mean to put that up there just yet. We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that, too. But he proved me wrong, y'all. And I said this. If anybody was listening, I said, if I was wrong about this, I'll be glad, because that would mean that, you know, potentially Teofimo is back at the top of his game. If Teo is back at the top of his game, that's good for boxing, because he's an exciting fighter to watch when he's locked in. We all could attest to that. I think everybody in here would say that when Teofimo is locked in, he nice. And I just want to see him stay the course and keep proving people wrong. You know what I'm saying? Keep proving people wrong. This is the first time I picked against him, and I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? When he fought Loma, I picked him to win. So, I mean, I'm not a T.O. hater or none of that. I just didn't think his mental was in a position it needed to be in, or in a state it needed to be in for him to win. Y'all talking T.O. too literally. Y'all know what he means. He should be getting big bucks, especially on his resume. I mean, you know what? Listen, I'm willing to go with that. Chop, I'm willing to go with that. But the reason why I brought this here and I say the 100 million, because that's what he said, right? And I know what he mean, what he deserved more money, but I think he need to do a better job at, you know what I mean, getting his thoughts out there and sharing them with the people so people can respect where he coming from and don't just think he Edgar Berlanga, bro. Edgar Berlanga, because Edgar Berlanga, y'all just saw to mention it real quick. Edgar Berlanga believes he can retire Canelo Alvarez, y'all. So the fact that he's even talking Canelo Alvarez, I think is very disturbing. Very disturbing, y'all. Haney fans, Haney is a Hall of Fame already. Still got to see more from T.O. Me too, bro. He a good little fighter. That's it, right? And he still got to keep proving it, Crush. Get what I'm saying? Because essentially 2 wins is not Hall of Fame worthy. You get what I'm saying? Respect to those 2 great wins that he got with Loma and Josh Taylor, right? But he got to do a lot more. He's skipping steps. Sean, he's skipping steps, bro. He said Bottle Jack. Oh, man. Bottle Jack. Yeah, I want to hear people come out and defend that one. Please come out and defend that crapola. Like, and it's not even nothing to do with yeah, it's very disturbing, bro, that Edgar Berlanga, because trust and believe, the fact that he's starting, why is he mentioning Canelo out of nowhere? You'll retire him all of a sudden, right? You out here, you ain't got a knockout in your last 3 fights, you've been looking sus. You out here talking about you gonna retire somebody, bro. You gonna get retired playing around, bro. You gonna get retired. You gonna get retired. Canelo gonna fight Edgar next. Watch, I'm telling you, Edgar or is gonna be Bottle Jack. He said it got announced in the fall, though. For the fall, I ain't surprised by that. I ain't surprised by that. Oh man, yo, y'all know why I'm laughing. Y'all know why I'm laughing. Well, yeah, man. Just to wrap up on Tio, he's in a very prime position, yo. He put himself in a very good position with a win. You know what I mean? Just think about what position you put yourself in if you beat another champion at 140. If you fight a Regis PROGRAIS or a Matias or somebody like that, or even Devin Haney. You get what I'm saying? Tio, you've put yourself in a prime position, bro. Don't fumble the bag. You say you want the bag, but you got to move like you want the bag because you are in position to make a big bag if you can stay mentally focused and locked in, bro. So salute to both Teofimo Lopez's, both junior and senior, for putting on a hell of a display Saturday night and doing exactly what they said they was going to do. You get what I'm saying? They said they was going to box his ass. They boxed his ass, and they fought him at times. And he was in there styling on him. Tio got in his bag, and it was cool to see. It was cool to see. But the jury is still out because he only hot and cold, if we just being honest, because he did just come off a bad performance. And I know they say you're only as good as your last. Well, make that statement true by you know, capitalizing off this win and getting you another one. You get what I'm saying? So let's see what he do. And like Gino said, salute to Gino. He said after his divorce is done, he coming back. That's great, man. I'll be looking forward to it, bro. I'll be looking forward to your return. You know what I'm saying? Now see what you could do at 140. Sit here, ignore the fact Devin's dad. He's looking right in front of our face. All right, listen, man. We segued into the next part of this, right? So again, salute to Tio. Y'all know I gave him his just due. I never crapped on him as a fighter. Just his mental. He showed me he was stronger than I thought he was, and it paid dividends Saturday night. He did his thing. Salute to them, the Lopez's, man. But now I'll let the people have, you know, y'all. I'm gonna play the fence with the, you know, I'm just gonna lay out what I see and you know what I think about it, right? I'll let everybody else have it, whatever y'all make of this, right? But y'all gonna put some respect on my boy, man. Hold on, man. Hold on. Man, y'all gonna put some respect on my young boy name, man. Like, where are we at in boxing? Where are we at in boxing, bro? Where you could see a fighter do something like this and people turn it into a negative. Don't y'all say y'all want to be entertained? You can't tell me this ain't clever. You can't tell me this ain't cool for entertainment. This is cool. And not just entertainment. The person that is coming from stands on business. So until the day I see this young man not stand on business, I'm going to continue to give him credit like it. But I don't see how you could turn this into a negative. I don't know. This was created, bro. I like this, man. I like my boy, man. Man, I'm cooking red beans and listening. Look, Teal needs to fight someone at the top of their game for me to believe. Yeah, Josh Taylor look like he on a decline, respectfully. Look at my boy, man. Look at my boy, man. You know, I like this. This is entertainment, man. This is fun, man. This is fun. Hold on. Let me get this. Hold on. Hold on real quick. Let me get some. Let me do something. Let me do something real quick, y'all. This is fun, man. Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a quick second. This is fun, man. This is entertainment, man. Stop playing with my young boy, man. My young boy from Jersey on business, man. Y'all better stop playing with him, trying to make him look like a sucker. Yeah, I swear, if one more person bring up, you know what's you know what's pissing me off about this situation, y'all? People don't focus on the now. Will y'all please stop saying if Shakur Stevenson really wanted to fight Devin Haney, he would have told Bob Arum he's not fighting Conceição, or he would have made weight and he would have moved up and forced this and kill that shit. That shit sound cute, and I know where a lot of people got that from. And I don't argue nobody point of view. That's something that could have happened, right? But what's the likelihood of that? That's garbage, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just hearing about it, Crush? I got you. Everybody keeps saying, well, why didn't he make weight and mandate this and do this? And man, kill that shit. He on his ass right now. Why the hell is we still talking about what he should have did a whole weight class ago? That shit is behind him. He missed weight. He held himself accountable for it. He lost his titles, a small setback. Now he got right to 35 and right on cue, just like I knew a lot of y'all was going to do. Y'all changing y'all energy. Y'all keep talking about what he should have did at 130. He's at 135 now. Your man said the only two people he'll stay at 35 for is Shakur and Tank. Tank on a little vacation right now. Shakur Stevenson is sending you bottles in the club with saying sign the contract. If that's not entertaining, I don't know what is. Why the hell are y'all taking that so personal? That's fun. You should want to see him do that. I bet. I want to point this out to all the Devin Haney, the super fans. Devin Haney didn't even have a problem with the bottle being sent to him, but the fans do. Why? Why? Y'all know Shakur stand on business, man. Just show me when he didn't, man. Stop keep bringing up a mistake he made when he missed weight. He held himself accountable. All right, no, he didn't tell Bob Arum, who's 90 plus years old, what he not going to do, who he not going to fight. Like, kill all that. Oh, he could have went up there and forced his spot. Kill that shit. If we are fighters and we both want to fight, don't nobody got to force nobody to do nothing. That's ignorant. It sounds stupid. It's cute to say, but what's the likelihood of that man telling Bob Arum what he not? Nah, I ain't doing this. I'm going to go do this because that's the only way to prove that I really want to fight him. Now, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. This is how you prove you want to fight him. He jumped in the ring. He jumped in the ring. He jumped in the ring, which is something I didn't think he was going to do. He was supposed to do that. He said he not on his level, and he'll show him. He's sending him messages. He's sending his man bottle service in the club saying, sign the contract. What more do y'all want from him? Y'all going to keep bringing up what he should have did at 130? That shit sound weird to me. Sound like, and this only for some of y'all, not the real ones that I rock with, that I know rock with Haney, because I rock with Haney too. I just want to be clear. Haney ain't the only fighter standing on business, because Shakur is literally knocking at the door. And listen, if he decided to go to 140, I'm not going to say he ducked nobody. But again, the man is applying pressure. It's entertaining, and people are trying to make Shakur look like a clout chaser. That's sucker ass energy, because I guarantee y'all, all y'all that's trying to make Shakur look like a sucker because he on that man bumper, y'all clowns for that. That's sucker energy, bro. You should want him to fight him. If the shoe was on the other foot, if Shakur was at the Prudential Center and Devin Haney jumped in the ring with him and he jumped out first, I, as a fan of Shakur Stevenson, a supporter of his, I would have an issue with that. I wouldn't be saying shit like, oh man, he just fight. Let him enjoy his win. Let him enjoy his win. You got people saying Shakur Stevenson should have let Devin Haney enjoy his win. What kind of soft ass shit is that? Where that AB sound by that? Shut that soft shit up. Y'all only talking like that because y'all know Shakur is a threat. And I'm specifically speaking to the super fans of Devin Haney that make it seem like he is the only fighter in boxing that stands on business, when in fact, you got a silver medalist knocking at your door, sending you bottles in the club, and y'all still trying to make him look like a clout chaser. That's weak, bro. That's weak, man. That's weak. That is weak. I can't rock with that energy. That is weak, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. It's boxing. He's supposed to call the man out. Devin Haney said he's supposed to be doing that. Why the fuck are y'all mad? How are y'all mad when the fighter that's getting called out is not even mad? He respects it. But you got these super fans. Everything Shakur do is wrong. He get in the ring and call him out. He shouldn't do that. He sent him a bottle in the club. He shouldn't do that. What he supposed to do? Kiss his ass? He wants smoke. He said he's not on his level. He said he will show him that he's not on his level. He said it. What more is he supposed to do, y'all? What more? Seriously, cut this shit. Because if Devin Haney was applying pressure on him like that, y'all be calling him scared. Y'all be saying he was ducking. And I ain't calling Devin Haney no duck, because I ain't putting no duck jacket on a fighter that I feel like stand on business. Devin Haney is a fighter that stands on business. But y'all, some of y'all energy is switching up because everything Shakur do is wrong. What is he supposed to do, y'all, to get a fight? Literally. He got in the man's ring after he won, bro. He got in there. Y'all still, that's weak. Joseph Jackson, salute fan. You still, again, you must have missed me saying it. You're still talking about something at 130. Y'all still bringing up old shit. The man is at 135 and pressing your bumper. Let's talk about that. Why he ain't responding to it. I don't want to hear, I don't want to, even if he got to tell Shakur, if you really want to fight me, meet me at 140 where I'm healthy at. I'm with it. As a fan of Shakur Stevenson, I would love to see it. Anytime I can get this fight, I'll see it. Dev is a real fighter to me. But I'm specifically talking, this is not about this and Dev either. This is about the super fans that knock Shakur Stevenson for every attempt that he's making to actually stand on business. Y'all keep talking about some shit he should have did at 130. Why? Why activate anything? Why? And they saying force your way up there and activate this mandatory. That shit sound cute, but what's the likelihood of him actually doing it? What's the likelihood? Come on, man. If two fighters want to fight, don't nobody got to activate no mando to get no damn fight. You shouldn't have to jump through no hoops and bounds. He telling you he want to fight. Why y'all keep bringing up some shit at 130? He's at 130, 135 now. He looks strong. He looks fresh, and he ready. Why y'all keep talking about 130? Why y'all not talking about the energy he's applying to him right now, bro? That's weak. That is weak energy. He ain't really want to fight him because if he did, he would have. Nah, bro. Bullshit. Kill that shit, man. Kill it. Kill it. He's showing he want to fight him. He's showing it. And y'all not giving credit because y'all know he's a real threat. You know it. You know he's a threat. Activate a mando. That shit sound cute, man. Get in the ring and fight, bro. Get in the ring and fight. Get in the ring and fight. And this ain't even to Dev. This is to the people that didn't give him my young boy his just due. He gonna get his over here. Y'all better stop acting like Dev the only fighter that can fight. Y'all know what time it is. He's saying y'all saying everything but let's fight. All these Devin Haney fans, y'all saying everything but let's fight. And this is, I don't do personals. I rock with Devin Haney. I just want to see a good fight. Get what I'm saying? I want to know why y'all energy switching. Why y'all not responding to what's going on now? Y'all literally really still bringing up 2 fights ago. 2 fights ago. He had a whole fight since then. Your man done had a whole fight since then. You get what I'm saying? Y'all should be asking y'all man to respond. Y'all should be asking y'all man to respond because people is pressing and they on this bumper. And I hear people energy switching up. And again, I get it from what I hear. Bob Arum deny. I get all of that, right? But I'm talking to the Devin Haney fans that's not responding to these call outs. Y'all keep talking about what he's supposed to do at 130. I get all of that. But that shit sound cute. He here now and he pressing y'all man and y'all cool with it. Where are we at in boxing, bro? Where a guy jumps in the ring after a fight, the same thing Devin Haney did with Lomachenko, and y'all make it seem like it's something wrong with that. How is that a bad thing? That's what boxing is. I had people come in here and tell me Shakur Stevenson was supposed to let Dev enjoy his win. So you mean let Dev enjoy his win the same way Dev let Lomachenko enjoy his win when he jumped in the ring because he wanted smoke? Y'all respected that. If y'all respect that, all I'm saying is just get a young boy credit for standing on business. He pressing that man, and he don't look like he want to fight. He don't look like he want to fight, and y'all switching it up, bro. Y'all switching up the energy, bro. Pac-Man Tay, what's good with it, my bro? Salute to Tay Jones, because I know he always accurate with the info. Appreciate you, bro. So again, this is why I wanted to be clear. The fans of Devin Haney are switching the energy up. They keep talking about what he was supposed to do at 130. Kill that shit. Nah, man. The pressure is being applied now. Salute to my bro, Pac-Man Tay. How you feeling, Tay? Appreciate you, Brody. He was the man, though. You talking about now when they just swapped him and Loma out for each other? Y'all got me. I'm out here. I gotta turn my AC on, y'all. Hold on. I'm hot in this joint. I'm hot. Salute to my bro Sean, man. Cooking with facts, there's no additives, artificial flavor, sugar coating. And again, I want to be clear because my bro Tay put me up on that before. This is not a diss to Devin Haney. I don't want nobody taking it like that because I don't do that, right? I support all these dudes. The energy is switching up. What I'm saying is when Dev jumped in there with Loma, that was cool. And that was good to go. That was exciting. That was entertainment. That's boxing. That's because he really wanted to fight. But if Shakur do it, it's because he's clout chasing, publicity stuff. He really don't want to fight. You get what I'm saying? Like what we talk about. That y'all basically saying, you basically telling me Kambosos got the heart to fight Devin Haney, but Shakur Stevenson don't. Do that even sound like it makes sense? Man, like, man. So Kambosos will fight him.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
I keep hearing y'all say the activated. Yo, y'all not gonna listen, so y'all just gonna keep saying it. Y'all gonna keep talking about activating a Mando till y'all blue in the face. That shit is past. It's over with. You can't do it. It's over with. We talking about now. I don't want to keep hearing about that. I'm very aware of all this, but I don't want to hear it. I see energy switching up. I see, and I'm speaking to you diehard, you super fans. Y'all, it's like y'all not hearing me. Y'all keep talking about activating, man. That's over with. Can he backtrack? He can't go backwards. You can only go forward. And my issue I have with that, although that is a possibility, but what's the likelihood of him actually doing that, bro? Hey, look, I'm gonna let y'all have that. I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna let y'all have that. I might drop the link. I might drop. Salute to Jonathan Jackson and Joe. Which y'all related? We got some Jackson. Salute to the Jackson bros in here, man. Listen to me, man. I want to be clear so y'all ain't got to keep typing the same stuff. I see y'all comments keep saying he never activated it, right? I get all of that, right? It's over with. Is y'all still talking about that shit at 130, bro? Y'all still talking about that? Well, Bob says he wants it now. Maybe we get it. You know what? Realistically, bro, I trust when somebody give me good information, especially somebody solid like bro. But I'm saying conflicting reports because on one end, I'm hearing Bob Arum shut it down. Then I literally just read an article where he said he want that fight right now. You get what I'm saying? So I don't, it's like everybody's not on the same page right now. You know what I'm saying? He said it, Dad calls everyone out and don't fight no one unless they owe, like with Norris and Loma. Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all have that. I'm not a hater of Devin Haney. I'm not. Again, I want to make sure we having the right conversation here. Y'all fans keep saying 135 is the WC Mando, your boy Shakur scared. You do know they put Loma, they swapped him out for Loma, right? You do know that, right? You do know that. He said, my boy, you ain't never see him be scared. Your boy ain't responding. We're gonna have fun with this because when it's just due, I don't do personals. Like I had fun with this. This entertainment. But again, y'all should want to see this kind of energy from Shakur. You should want to see it. It's fun. It's entertainment. Entertaining. Don't make him out to be no sucker. Salute to my baby girl in the chat. I see you. Hold on. Let me take this off real quick, y'all, and pull this up. So, yeah, Jonathan, yeah, this This video got their asses hot. They don't like this. Dante Hall Boxing Talk. What's good, my bro? Ain't NJS change, but if you fight Regis, Shakur, and Tank, I'm good. Me too. Me too. And I wasn't really directing it towards so much Haney. It's just the people that act like don't nobody want to fight him and he want to fight everybody. But when people, I want people to hear, y'all got to open your ears because I know I'm not being heard right. My question to the Devin Haney fans, why is it when Devin Haney jumps in the ring with somebody, it's because he wants to fight him? Why, when he tweets that he's willing to fight Regis, y'all give him credit? Why do y'all continue to knock a guy that's been fighting the best in the world since he was a damn teenager? Why are y'all making him out to be a clout chaser, but Devin Haney's the only one that want to fight? That's the problem I have. That's the problem I have. So are we having the same conversation, bro? Seriously, we are. The mandatory talk, that's dead. I'm not gonna keep talking about that. I'm talking about this type of energy right now. Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad at that young boy? Why y'all mad at my young boy, man? Be mad at that. This is creative, man. Y'all gotta give my boys some points for the creativity, man. Oh, man. Y'all gotta give my boy points for that, man. That, man, don't be mad. Y'all, that's just supposed to make y'all want y'all man to respond, but instead y'all get mad and talk about what he really don't want to do. He's scared. Do that look like a dude that's scared? Look at the look on that face in that thumbnail. He wants smoke. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie. Put that color in the chat. He said these Haney fans are pathetic. It's not Devin. It's the fans. Salute to Devin Haney, man. It's not Devin Haney. I've been saying that the whole time. I just want to make sure people are hearing me the right way. And I don't do personals, y'all. I'm not like other people. I don't care who's the better man. I just care who the better man in the ring. I don't care about none of the personal stuff. I like stuff like this. This is entertaining, bro. Again, I guarantee you, though. I'm going to say this. I guarantee y'all, if the shoe was on the other foot and he was at the Prudential Center jumping out the ring talking about he was number one, y'all would be saying Devin Haney applying pressure. If Devin Haney got in the ring and said he'd smoke him and Shakur ain't say nothing, y'all be saying that he ducking smoke. That's all I know. Y'all not keeping the same energy. That's all I'm saying. It's not about Dev. I don't think Dev ducking nobody. I'm not going to put that on him. I'll let the fans have that. That's not my conversation. I don't want to put no duck jacket on him. I don't think he a duck, but I know some people ain't keeping the same energy, and I want to be clear. Why is it cool when your man do it, but when another man do it, it's a problem? It's like, oh, no, why didn't he let him enjoy his win? He should have let him enjoy the win. Like, what? Man.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, right. well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie. Salute to you, Brody. Appreciate you. Shakur look hungry in that vid. Yeah, I'm telling you, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Dev is ducking. Yeah, like I know that's what people used to people going to, but that conversation gets corny. Like I just like to see what needs to happen for this fight to happen. But again, Bob Arum got to be more transparent with the people, bro. Because I trust my bro Tay when he say Dev was willing to make that fight. Is Bob stopping it? But Bob also keep putting out articles and interviews talking about that's the fight he want. You get what I'm saying? So that's the issue I'm having. It's a little, you know what I mean? I'm about to tell Bob bidding war now. Yeah. Talk to him. Again, see, Joseph, you get it, bro. This is entertainment. This ain't a personal. This ain't for nobody to be mad and, oh, Dev, no, Dev is not a duck, y'all. But this is entertainment. This is what you should want to see. You should want to see him talking like this when he got there, bro. He aiming for the top. My problem with people is, how is this a negative because he's aiming for the top guy? It shouldn't be a bad thing. He shouldn't be labeled a clout chaser. They're boxers. They're boxers. And again, keep telling y'all knew about Shakur since he was a damn amateur, bro. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, yo, these are some real kings in the sport of boxing. I truly believe. And I think when he gets in there, he'll prove it. That's what I think. I think he get 5 stars for this bottle, sending this bottle. I think that's fun. I don't care what y'all say. I like this. This is highly entertaining, bro. He look hungry. My boy Reg. And hey, Mike Biggs. See, when you say he look hungry, you coming from a boxing supporter, a boxing fan standpoint, it's not personal with you. But when people are emotionally invested in Devin Haney and they feel like they got to protect him, he a fighter, bro. He don't need no protection. You ain't see him just go out there and fight Loma. He don't need no help. He don't need no help. So why is Shakur looked at? He jealous. They said he jealous. He jealous of him. He want what he got. Ain't that the whole point? We be turning this shit into something else that is not. It's, you know why I like talking about the matchup between Devin Haney and Shakur? Because unlike the fans of Devin Haney and Shakur has never made it personal. It's mutual respect. It's about proving who's the better man in boxing, not in life, bro. It's not personal with them. That dude want to fight. Don't tell me he don't want to fight. If I see a situation in boxing or somebody else could point out a time where this dude show he that really ain't standing on business, I'll call him out on it, bro. But until then, that he's solid. That's all I'm saying. He's solid and he want to fight, and people should be recognizing it as that. Y'all should see the hunger. Y'all shouldn't be saying he jealous. That's weird. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I don't think so, Joseph. You know what? I got a little clip for you. I got a little clip for you, Joseph. I got a little clip. I'm gonna show you what your man Devin Haney said. See, y'all make and this is fun, yo. We're gonna have some fun with this. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like. Salute to my bro Trey and that Cash App, man. Much love, much.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well, right. well. I already been getting these, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Salute to my bro Trey, man. I'm gonna show you what Dev said. Y'all smash that like button, man. Where is that? Hold on. I gotta find it. I gotta find a clip, y'all. I gotta find a clip. I love this. This is fun. And this is all fun and entertainment. I want everybody in here to understand Just Do loves boxing, bro. I don't take none of this stuff personal. It's a good, entertaining conversation. It's fun to have, bro. You know what I mean? It's fun to have, bro. And again, I'm gonna always get these dudes they just do. It's not about Dev being no duck. I just want to be clear. He ain't a duck. But some of the fans, like, they don't respect the same energy. Like, what I'm saying is the energy that Shakur is applying, whether you make of it what you want. If it was Devin Haney, it would be, they'd be tweeting about it, making videos about it. Shakur would be all types of suckers. And the fact that it's not that way, they still calling him a sucker for just calling for the smoke. I don't see how you could be looked at as a sucker for wanting to fight a quality fighter. You get what I'm saying? Is a quality fighter. He want to prove that he's better than him. I don't see why people turn that into something personal. It's his profession, bro. He's a boxer. You get what I'm saying? It's ain't like it's a YouTuber calling out the undisputed champion. This is a guy that's trying to prove that he's better. You get what I'm saying? That's all I'm going with it. That's where I'm going with it. I don't make this stuff personal. God said, what's good, bro? People just make these boxing conversations too personal. Proved by moving up to 130 we had the shot. I hear everybody saying that 817, but I still just didn't. I feel like that maybe been an option. But my thing is, what I'm saying is when people say that to me, they make it sound like that's the only way for him to prove that he really wanted to fight him. You get what I'm saying? And just think about something. That's at a separate weight class. What makes more sense? You call for that smoke when you actually there and you can do something about it. That's what I see him doing. So although, listen, I'm acknowledging y'all keep saying he should have did that at 130, right? But I'm also acknowledging, and that's water under the bridge, he didn't go with that option. So the next best thing, when I get to 35, what's wrong with what he doing is what I'm saying. I'm acknowledging the 130. This everybody saying he should have did this. And again, I feel like when two people want to fight, you shouldn't have to jump through an extra hoop to make a fight. You get what I'm saying? It should be simply that you want to fight. Two people want to fight, right? That's straight what the fighters say. When two people want to fight, fights happen, right? It should. I said that too, Don Dada. I feel like they should fight. I still do, because they gave Lomachenko that his spot. So I felt like they really should make Shakur and Loma fight. I've been said that. I think they should make them fight for that number one spot. Shakur was never the WBO champion. He wasn't gonna get that shot. What two belts? He had the WBC and I forget what's the other one. Hey, if this ain't making sense, I don't know what to tell you, bro, because I speak clear English. Like what I'm saying is what's the y'all problem are? Y'all problem is y'all stuck on telling the next man what he should have did and how he should go about getting his business done. Okay, I'm acknowledging y'all saying he didn't want it because he didn't do that. Cool, that's water under the bridge. It's over with. He can't rewind. But why are y'all not acknowledging the pressure that's being put on him now? You're calling them suckers. Nah, that's sucker energy, bro. That's what fighters supposed to do. If he didn't do it, he would be a sucker then too. So I ain't respecting that energy. He ain't no sucker for calling another top fighter out. Y'all suckers for calling us a fighter a sucker for wanting to fight another guy. That's weird. That's making it personal. It don't have to be a personal thing. Like, yeah, that's weird. That's you switching up the energy, bro. Because when your man did it, it was cool. When my man do it, it's like, nah, let him enjoy his win. Nah, stand on business. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it, man. I'm listen. With me done doubt and nothing is all or nothing. It's more than one way to skim a cat, bro. Y'all, what I'm saying to y'all, I acknowledge what people keep trying to bring up this 130 shit. What could he do about that right now? Right? So what is he doing currently? Applying pressure, but they still not respecting it. They calling a clout chaser, a boxer that you knew about since his pro debut. And if you really was following boxing, you knew about him since the Olympics. What the hell is clout going to do? What the hell is calling Devin Haney out and not wanting to fight him going to do for his career? Why would that help him? That doesn't help his career. Clout chaser? How? I don't understand. He's a fighter. So I'm trying to understand. He's a clout chaser for doing the very same thing Devin Haney did to Lomachenko. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. God, he been clouded up to me. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's different. This ain't no poop hut ass fighter we talking about, bro. This ain't no poop hut. Like, he don't need no clout. If you watch boxing, you know who Shakur Stevenson is. And I ain't trying to say he the biggest name in boxing, but everybody know he don't need no clout, bro. He don't need no clout. And you got people that still saying people don't know who the undisputed champion is. You get what I'm saying? I don't think neither one of these dudes, just like they say with Devin Haney, when they say nobody knows him, I feel like that's bullshit because that's like saying he needs clout. He don't need it. He been clouded up. If you've been following boxing, you've been knowing who Devin Haney is. So I'm just saying, like, it's in the realm of the sport. It's boxing. Why is it clout chasing? It's not. I can see if his skill set wasn't comparable or he wasn't a guy that can compete with Devin Haney, and that would be clout chasing. Not a guy that's showing that he's been a top guy going on 3 weight classes. Why is that guy a clout chaser? Why is a silver medalist a clout chaser? I don't get it. Just for doing what a fighter is supposed to do. Think about that. That's where we at in boxing. He doing what a fighter's supposed to do, and he's being labeled a clout chaser. I don't understand that. I don't get it. And again, people are stuck on if he didn't do it this way, then that means it's no way he really wanted to fight. That's BS. That's BS to me. Like I can't level with that way of thinking. Like, he should have did it the way people are saying that the ones that don't box are telling the boxer the way he should have went about getting a fight. I can't. What I see is a guy applying pressure, and I hear people not respecting it because they know it's a real threat. That's what I see. And the more people keep putting up this resistance and bringing up what he should have did a year ago, that's just telling me something. What is he doing now that's wrong? He still can't. He can't get in the ring with him. He can't send that boy a bottle. He can't tell him he'll smoke him. He can't do none of that. He can't give his opinion on the Lomachenko fight when it's Dev. Y'all just too sensitive. He said Dev was going to smoke Loma. He wasn't no hater then. Then when he said he thought Dev lost, he instantly became a hater. People are too sensitive when it comes to Devin Haney, bro. And I'm going to keep rocking with Devin Haney because I always have. But this is a fight that boxing needs, is what I'm saying. All politics aside, Just Do is saying it's nobody in here. It's 43 people in here. None of us are going to say that this wouldn't be a great fight. That's what I'm getting at. We talking about everything else but let's fight. Let's try to make this fight. Let's push for this fight. Let's talk about them fighting. Nah, let's call Shakur a clout chaser because that make more sense. Let's keep calling him a clout chaser. Yeah, that's the safe bet. Yeah. When he called for the smoke, yeah, we'll just say he's a clout chaser. But all Dev got to do is say, yo, y'all know I contacted Eddie Hearn about Regis, and they go crazy. You see? I told you, he's the only one that want to fight. I ain't rocking with that energy, bro. I can't rock with that. You know what I mean? All I'm saying is Devin Haney is a real fighter to me, and he gonna always be one until he show me something else. He hasn't shown me something else yet, so I still think he's a real fighter. He's gonna continue to be a real fighter. But he's not the only one. That's what I'm getting at. So we all can have our opinions. The difference between me and everybody else, I don't tell nobody in here your opinion is wrong. You can have your opinion, but your opinion is not law. What you think is not law. How you think it should have went is not law. Just like what I'm saying is not law. It's just not. It's not one way or no way. It's not, oh, if you didn't activate this at 1:30, you really ain't want to fight him. That sounds stupid, man. But he's showing you, like, I don't get it. Like, he ain't showing you to be a quality fighter. Like, what we talking about? How is a quality fighter wanting to fight another quality fighter clout chasing? It's boxing, people. Boxing. It's boxing. You get what I'm saying? He said it'd be an okay fight because Shakur smoking Dev. I love to see it, bro. And I love to see it. And I never sit up here and try to call Dev no duck just to make people happy. Like, look, I just know I see a change in energy. I see people switch up according to the fighter that they represent. I see that when one thing is done and that's not the fighter that people favor, it's clout chasing. But when it's the fighter that they respect, it's him standing on business. So I can't respect that. I can't, because you're telling me a guy that's proven that he's been a top fighter, a guy that's actually shared the ring with him and continues to say he'll smoke him, is clout chasing him. I just don't see how that makes sense for his career. So Shakur Stevenson, if you out there, if you listening, bro, if anybody is a Shakur Stevenson representative, tell my boy, if you're clout chasing, it's a bad clout chase, because calling out a fighter that you don't want to fight is a bad clout chase that does nothing positive for your career, is what I'm saying. So a guy that's been clouded up since his first pro fight, even before that, I doubt he needs clout by bringing up Devin Haney's name. That's the angle I can't agree with. Clout chasing, nah. What is it going to do for him? Seriously, like, we got to break that down. People just throw that out there because it sounds cool. Hey, he clout chasing. Nah, he want to fight. Why don't he want to fight? That's what I'm saying. What evidence do people have to prove that he don't want to fight? That's what I'm saying. So you can't do that. You can't make him out to be something that he's not. All I'm saying is he's a top fighter and he wants to prove it. But people are saying everything else. What he should have did to get a fight. He got to kiss his ass, roll out the carpet. I got to force this, activate that. Nah, he activating that he want to fight. He activated that damn bottle service in the club. God damn it. He activated that. You know what I'm saying? He activated this damn bottle service. Nah, that my boy. Give my boy 5 stars again for the bottle service. Give my boy again a 5 stars for the bottle service. And I love boxing, yo. I love boxing. Y'all all can have y'all opinions. I rock with all y'all. Everybody opinion is welcome over here, man. Hey, just long as you understand where I'm coming from. This is never a personal discussion. This is within the realm of boxing. This is the shit you should want to see. And I'm willing to go on this too. Guarantee you, if Dev sent his ass a bottle, everybody be talking about it. But because their favorite fighter is not the one applying the pressure, people are not respecting it. That's what I hear. Because you have no evidence to prove that this guy that's proven to be a top quality fighter in the sport of boxing, his name is in almost every conversation. Now that he's at lightweight, they can't stop mentioning him, and people are saying everything else, but let's find a way to push for that fight. And I don't like that energy. They making my man trying to make my man look bad. Ain't saying he won't fight Dev or beat Dev. I'm just saying you're showing me now, and we all know he's going from 135. Even the tank shit would be a stretch at this point. It's a man dying making weight. I listen, I'm a level with you. You are like one of the most logical people I know. I agree with that, right? But again, 817, it is still that slither of hope, because he said the only 2 people that he would stay at 135 for is Shakur and Tank. He did say that. He said that. So it's not the end all be all for me. You get what I'm saying? But again, what I'm pointing out is it's not even, it's more so the energy. They don't respect when somebody is applying pressure unless it's their favorite fighter. You get what I'm saying? That's what it seems like to me. Like, so if he's a clout chaser, that just means he don't really want to fight Dev. He's just calling his name out for publicity, I guess. And I don't see how that would help him. I just don't see how it could help him. I don't see how it could help his career. Salute to my bro Sean putting that color in the chat. Pictures someone screaming like they want to smoke while both got people holding them back, but gets quiet as soon as they let us go. Man, look, I love this, man. I love this boxing.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
Salute to my bro Sean. I'll tell y'all this though, just so I be transparent with the people. If I ever see that Shakur is not willing to stand on business, bro, I'll call it out. Know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, just because a fighter don't go the route a person sitting at home not throwing no punches is telling them they should go, don't mean he really don't want to fight. I think that's a very one track way of looking at things, right? That's like saying it's only one way to go about making a fight. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just can't level with that way of thinking. Like, all right, that was an avenue, right? That was an option. That was an option, right? He could have went that route, but he didn't. He's going the route he want to go, not the route people felt like he should go. I don't have a problem with that, but people are making it a problem because he didn't do what they thought he should do. That's weird to me. I can't, you get what I'm saying? You can't, we could want these fighters to do it the way we want them to, but we're not throwing a single punch. So when a man decides to go another way to get some business done, who is somebody that say, oh, nah, because you didn't do it the way I thought you should have went about it, you really don't want it. Now tell me I'm not being logical. Tell me that. Tell me that because I didn't do it the way people at home thought I should do it, that means I don't want it. That makes sense? I don't think so. I'm a very logical dude. I'm not a right or wrong dude. I ain't telling nobody wrong, but I'm telling you to open your minds a little bit more. That's not the only way to get that fight. That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? It's doing it the way they seen it. Maybe he feel like this the way to get it. We'll see who wrong. Maybe he be wrong, maybe not. But again, I just don't see how, you know, in a realm of boxing, when fighters are calling each other out, and it's not like he's not another top fighter. It's considered clout chasing. I can see if he was a dude that wasn't on this ain't no damn Rolly. This ain't no Rolly. This ain't no Rolly. Ain't nobody getting in there doing what they want to Shakur Stevenson. Hey, show me this. Y'all treating him like he a damn Rolly, just calling for names or something. Nah, this ain't that. This ain't that. That's all I'm saying. This ain't that. Don't treat him like that. God damn. When you get a real fighter, just appreciate him. It ain't about being a fan of him. The attitude, the energy, that's what you should want to see. He want to prove he the better man in the ring, of course, how he's supposed to. You know what I mean? He looked hungry, bro. And that's all I'm saying. And salute to these kids, because their names gonna keep getting brought up until they fight. Stace ain't going to 140 and looking at 140 pounders. Yeah, but you see, again, right? People got on Shakur about what he didn't do that people felt like he was supposed to do, right? D1, salute to my bro. Salute to you. I appreciate you pulling up. They got on him about what he shouldn't, how he should have went about his business. But we've all heard Dev say he's staying at 135 for the rest of the year too. See what I'm saying? So again, I'm not holding that against him. Things change. It's not, you get what I'm saying? And he said it out his mouth. He said he'll go to 140, test the waters, and come back down to defend his 135 straps. Are y'all catching the interviews? I got to go get the clips. I'm all point. I ain't got the sound bite. Am I the only one that caught that? That he said he'll go up to 140, test the waters, and then come back down and defend his titles? He ain't say nothing about dropping them titles. Ain't nobody mentioning this. He's saying a lot of shit. Everything can't be true, and I'm not going to hold it against them. Why? Because people are entitled to change their mind. He could have, in the heat of the moment, he could have said, you know what? Shakur talking crazy. Man, ain't nobody else going to be champ for the rest of the year because I ain't going nowhere, right? But then you go fight Lomachenko and you make another weight cut. And then you revisit that. And you like, you know what? I think 140 sound like it makes sense. That can't, because that's pretty much what's happening. Nobody's crucifying him. Ain't nobody crucifying him for saying one thing and then entertaining something else. They all do it. They all do it because I clearly heard him say that. You get what I'm saying? I got to stand. But again, tell me where I'm not being logical. Like, I hear what you're saying. He said they go about going to 140, right? But he also said he'd test the waters and come back down to defend his titles. And again, the only two people that he said was Tank and Shakur. I'm not bugging for wanting to see this fight. When y'all fighter is telling me, he's giving me false hope then. You get what I'm saying? Because saying that would mean what? Who you going to fight going back down there to defend your titles? You going to fight the guy that's calling you out or the guy that you've been beefing with back and forth? That's all I'm saying. It's a real possibility based off what the fighter Devin Haney has said. And there's nothing wrong with that. If he changed his mind and go to 140, cool. But I also know what he said. I heard him very clear. He said that out of his mouth. Salute to my bro 817. My boy, man, he said he felt like he gave him space to avoid him. I feel you. Listen, man, this is what boxing is, though, man. I just don't feel like a guy that is a quality fighter. This is how I think. I don't think a quality fighter can be deemed a clout chaser just because he ain't doing something the way people see it fit. You get what I'm saying? Like that's a very one-track mind. It's not only one way to make a fight or get a fight. You get what I'm saying? Shit happens. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I get it. I get that. But again, maybe he didn't see it that way. You get what I'm saying? Maybe he didn't think that way. Did anybody think it's a possibility that he didn't think the way you thought in that moment? Maybe he just did it the way he thinking about doing it. That's the problem I have. People are stuck on it. Nah, I see it's an option. He could have did that. If he don't do this, then he don't want it. Because if he don't do exactly what I say he should do, then he don't want it. Because look, that you get what I'm saying? Just think about that. It's more than one way to get something done. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I like the fact that he's doing it now. But I get y'all, you know, saying, look, the opportunity was there, but I just don't see it. I just didn't see it the way people do. But listen, I respect it. I just didn't see it, though. Whatever Bill Wolf Ticket Haney says fans believe. Salute to my bro, Big Dog Willie.
And we ain't never got to box again. Well, I already been getting these bets, but now it's time for you to get your just due.
I just want to make sure that nobody feel like this ain't no, you know, this is a real conversation. Like I think I'm hitting on some solid points, whether people are really picking them up or not. I'm telling you, man, what I'm saying is people got to keep the energy the same. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. If it was cool when one fighter did it that people heavily support, it should be cool when the next fighter do it. If it wasn't clout chasing when the fighter that people support did it, then it shouldn't be clout chasing when another fighter does it. That's what I'm saying. That logic doesn't line up to me. That logic, because in the essence, you're trying to say the only fighter that wants to fight is that guy, not nobody else. Get what I'm saying? That's all. Just give all these dudes they just do. And that's what I do over here every day. I get boxing is just do, man. So again, man, I don't expect everybody to see it exactly how I see it, but just understand I'm being on the side of logic. Like people, the energy that's being displayed is the energy that people would appreciate if it was coming from their favorite fighter. And I know it. Because how do I know? People was in my comments talking about Devin Haney calling out Regis PROGRAIS. And he didn't even call him out. He just say entertained wanting to fight him. But people are turning that. See, I told you. I'm like, you don't got to tell me nothing. I never said Dad wasn't no real fighter and he wasn't going to stand on business. But again, it's a lot of business to stand on. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot has been said. That's all I'm saying. And people's changed their minds because they're entitled to. So 1 minute, he could have came out and said, you know what? We stand at 135 for the rest of the year. It's not going to be another undisputed champion at 35 for the rest of the year. Like I said, then he could have had a fight, had to go through another grueling training camp and say, hold on, I ain't like it. I ain't like the way I felt. Maybe go back, revisit some stuff with his team. And they say, you know what? Even though we might have said we would stay here, we think it's in our best interest to go up. Would be mad at that? I wouldn't, but I know people that would call him a duck. I'm not going to do that because I'm a realist. So that's all I'm saying. So despite whether you can disagree with me, I don't want everybody to agree with me. Just understand where I'm coming from. And then tell me if I'm not being logical. Just call me out on it. But I think I've been very logical with this conversation, man. I just don't think people respect the energy coming from fighters that they don't heavily support. And that's what I say. It's not a Shakur or Devin thing. It's in boxing. I see that. If it's not their favorite, if it's not coming from their favorite fighter, it's deemed negative. And that's what I don't get. You get what I'm saying? This is boxing. These dudes are supposed to want to fight each other to prove who's the best fighter in the world. You get what I'm saying? They're supposed to want to do that. Y'all give me 1 second. Pardon me, family. Give me 1 second. My bad, y'all. My bad. I'm back. Pardon me, y'all. Y'all smashed the like button, man. I want that Devin officially move up. Gee, all but has. Yeah, he can. And again, ain't nothing wrong with him moving up, bro. Because again, it's just fights up there at 140 to give us. That's gonna be good, right? I'm never the guy that's painting Devin to be something that he's not. I give him 100% credit for the fighter that people give him, want to look at him as. I look at him as that too, right? But it seemed like when it's another fighter that's not him, they got to be suckers. People make Tank. So you're going to tell me both Tank and Shakur are suckers, but Devin Haney's a real fighter. That don't sit well with me. And I ain't saying nobody in here do that, but that's what brings these conversations about for me. They make it seem like the only fighter that's in boxing doing their thing and really want to fight is one guy. And that's BS. That's what I'm saying. I don't appreciate that. Like all these other fighters got to be everything but they name. And then this is the only guy that want to fight. And I just don't think that's real. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep saying that. I don't think it's real. Going forward, drop the titles and don't hold the division. And again, I'm going to just go off what he said. I'm going to just go off what he said. I got to, bro. I got to. Nah. I ain't going to say that. I ain't going to say that. Nah, because that's fanboy. That's fanboy energy if I think he ain't did no wrong. Missing weight was wrong. That was wrong. But not exploring the option that a certain group of fans think he should have explored, that doesn't make him wrong. Like if not going about it the way people felt like he should have, y'all want to call him wrong for that, then he wrong. But I feel like the only thing he did wrong in his career was stay at 130 and fight too long. I do think that. I do think. You know what I'm saying? And when he missed weight, JusDueBoxing went right and called him out for it. You get what I'm saying? Nah, I don't fanboy. It's not about right and wrong, right? Because none of these dudes are perfect. But again, what has he done wrong? Again, applying pressure it shouldn't be a negative. Why are people making it a bad thing? You should like that. Because if it was coming from the other way around, people would like it. When they talking shit to Tank after every one of his fights, people love it. But when Shakur, a real fighter, a damn silver medalist, a proven guy through 2 weight classes trying to work his way to 3, asking for the smoke is crazy. It's like, nah, ain't no way in hell that guy want to fight because he ain't that good. Yeah, right, man. Yeah, right. His smoke, man. Oh, man, please make Loma and Shakur next. Just please. Make Loma. I'll settle for that. Don't Dev apply pressure to the sanctioning body. Shakur don't. Okay. You can have that. You can have that. Listen, I ain't gonna go back and forth. He hasn't done nothing wrong. He active. I don't know what is it that we're saying these young fighters are doing that's wrong. But if, again, I'm going to say this. If you are telling me because he didn't do what you at home are telling a man that what he should be doing because he didn't go that way, he doesn't really want to fight, I will never agree with that. Because that's a very simple-minded way of thinking. That's like saying it's only one way to prove that you really want this. So you know what you do while you at a weight class lower? Yeah, go move up, force your way in it, and force the fight. That's what I hear. But not, oh, you worked your way to the division, you got you a fight, and now right on cue you calling for the smoke. Nah, don't do that, because that's wrong. That's wrong. You shouldn't do that because you really don't want to fight him. I ain't nah. Hell no. Were you ready for a silver? Where you had the access? I feel you, man. I feel that. I'm just not a one-sided guy. Like you got to do it this way or it's no way. You get what I'm saying? I'm just not that guy. I ain't gonna put it in his lap, especially if I feel like you don't want to fight. I'm gonna make him. He could have when he was unified at 130. And again, bro. All right, listen, right? Because I'm going to acknowledge this, right? I acknowledge that, right? But again, what could he do about 130? when he's at 135 now, right? So again, maybe that was an error on his behalf. Maybe that was a miscalculation, a misstep, a missed opportunity. Let's acknowledge that, 817. Let's acknowledge that. That might have been a missed opportunity on his behalf, right? But how could y'all deem him the bad guy for not doing it that way? But now he is here and he's doing it. So what is the problem? Why are we still talking about 130 when he already had a fight at 135? Get what I'm saying? He's here now. He didn't do it that way. We got to get over it because he can't rewind and do it over, right? So we got to make peace with it. Just like you had to make peace that he lost his belts on the scales. He had to make peace with that. You get what I'm saying? That's a miscalculation on his behalf. He has to deal with that, right? But he's dealing with it the best way by moving along, getting to the division, not crying about it. He held himself accountable. He said, I signed a contract, should have made the weight. Boom. That's over with. He didn't say to Bob Arum, no, I'm not fighting Conceição because I want to fight Devin Haney. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up there and I'm going to force the fight, right? He didn't do that. He didn't do it that way. Okay, he missed opportunity, right? But why is he a bad guy for now applying pressure? That's what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? I don't see why. All right, that's that situation at 130 is dealt with, but he can't backtrack now. So what do you do now? Keep talking about what he should have did at 130, or should the fighter that is being called out really acknowledge this guy is calling him out? And people I ain't heard nobody say that shit yet. And that's very concerning. Respect to everybody. I ain't heard nobody say, and I try not to even make it this, but I ain't hear nobody say he ain't respond yet. He ain't said nothing yet. He ain't said nothing yet. And this is Mr. Twitter himself. He tweet everything. I'm just saying. I'm just throwing that out there. And I love boxing. I just always got to tell y'all that. Do make excuses for Devin the Duck. I'm going to let them have it. Both of them knew what it was at the end of the rope, their respective weights. That makes sense. Now, I hear that. I hear you. It's just not, nothing is you know, it's not one way or the highway in boxing. It's more than one way to skim a cat, you know? Ant McQueen was good with it. Like he Blair Kyle. You treat my boy like he Blair out here. Criticized Tank for the fights he was taking. Never had to do with Devin. I rock with Tank, but I'll be lying if I said the tune didn't change. Yeah, it did. It did a little bit. He said he close to rolling. Oh, damn, Joseph, you gonna do my boy like that? You gonna do my boy like that, man? Devin about the duck. I ain't gonna call him that. I'm gonna let y'all have it. I'm standing firm because listen, I feel like if he stays at 135, he gonna do something he said he was gonna do. If he go to 40, he said it's Regis, right? He gonna do that. So I ain't knocking him either way he go. But I know if it was the shoe was on the other foot, I'm gonna say this. If Dev was applying that pressure and Shakur wasn't saying nothing, no, this wouldn't be the conversation. I know that. I'm gonna say that. I swear it wouldn't be the conversation. The man barely made 135. Nah, I get you. Listen, I get you. But again, listen, bro, listen. I get you, 817. But he's also said after all of that, he will go up to 140, test the waters, and then come back down and defend his belts at 135. What do you have to say about that? You get what I'm saying? I'm not crucifying him for nothing that he decided to do. I seen what he looked like. I get it, right? But again, then maybe the fans need to demand that he stop sending mixed signals. Don't nobody want to say that, right? Because he's saying a lot. And what I'm saying is everything can't be true. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? He's not deemed a bad guy in my eyes. I'm not going to call him a duck. I know people who are going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I don't feel that way. I get why I get where people are coming from with it, but I'm of the mindset people are entitled to be able to change their minds, right? That's all. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's just me though. So I get it. But it's also him saying stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? I like Kirk Douglas was good with it, bro. Put the pressure on him. I like it, bro. I like it. Let me scroll all the way to the bottom. Pardon me, y'all. Pardon me. Salute to everybody in the building. My bad. I'm way behind. You know, I was that far behind. Link me. Oh, my bad, 817. I got you. I just seen it, Brody. I got you. Got you. Shit. Pardon me, y'all. Smash that like button, man. Sub to the channel if y'all haven't, man. And y'all free to come up and kick it with your boy as well, man. Because it ain't just what I think. Y'all could come up here and speak y'all piece, talk y'all talk. You know, it's all good. It is all good. I got it. I did. It's in there. I got you, 817. I seen you, big dog. I ain't know I was this far behind. My bad, y'all. My bad. Enjoy saying his name. Oh, man. Hold on. My boy in the back. Nah, he ain't back there. There you go. Jonathan, what's good with it, bro?
What's going on, man?
What's good with it?
I fuck with you, man, but I got a little bit of disagreements with you.
But see, let me before you even do it, let me just point something out to you. It's not really about agreeing or disagreeing. I'll just state how I see it, and you tell me how you see it. Obviously, if your stance is different than mine, that's a disagreement. But when you disagree, it makes it a personal, unnecessary disagreement. You could just tell me how you see it. I don't disagree with people. That's why I said that. I just let people state how they feel, and then I'll tell you what I think. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, talk to me.
I feel that, but facts is facts though.
Talk to me.
You kept saying he was the mandatory at 130. No, he was the mandatory at 135 for like 3 months and didn't do shit with it.
Mm-hmm.
Was he not? He didn't activate it. He got in the ring, talking, I'm gonna activate it, and then get on interview. They switch. You could have activated it before the fight, and they couldn't have did that to you.
I feel that.
There isn't a real activation. There's a petition.
Yes, it is. He has to do it. He was number one.
He has the petition. He has a petition. He has to put in. He has to put in the request. That's what we call activating it. But I agree.
Devin did that before. That's why Bowman had that fucking French fry.
Exactly, and that's my argument now. My thing is this, Just. I'm not saying that the boy is scared to fight him or just, dick riding him or some shit like that. But here's the thing, right? I'm not going to leave the opportunity in his lap. I'm going to force him to fight me, right? Yep. And Bob had already said after he won that second title at 130, he said immediately after he was not paying for undisputed at 130 for him, right? Mm-hmm. And we talked about it then. We talked about Bob, and you know how he is. He like to stagger his motherfucking fighters at different weights and make sure he hold belts and some kind of controls in those weights. And keeping Dev and Shakur separate was his plan. My thing is, I feel like, in my opinion, he fed that to Shakur, and Shakur was cool with it until Bill got to talking on that interview. And when Bill
always been separate since they was young.
Right. Mm-hmm. And they was on there. Remember, we talked about that, but when Bill got to talking reckless, because again, just like T.O. is reckless when he gets some success, right? It happens. Ego starts to come out of all these cats, right? Mm-hmm. Bill and them standing at the top. Now they looking at everybody talking about we'll whoop everybody, right? Mm-hmm. And we all know you can only fight one motherfucker at one time, and a lot of it is a lot of talk. But we got to see what you gonna do. But we know Bill gonna sell it. He gonna sell it. He can whoop anybody, right? But my thing is this: when you was at 130, and you won them 2 titles, and the man told you he wasn't paying for you to get undisputed at 130, there was nothing else for you to accomplish at that point. You had them belts then. You had the opportunity to petition to be in that goddamn spot. Now, if you didn't get the spot, let's say that they went on with the lumber plan and the sanctioning body shot you down, then you always got it in the tuck that you took the opportunity when it was available to you. When you had the shot, you motherfucking took it. Not to say you hit the man and you killed him, but you took the motherfucking shot. Now, you fought Kasese out for fucking nothing, lost your belts on the scale, and then you moved to 135. After everybody had said before that fight, your ass should have been up there anyway. Then when you get up,
you should have fought somebody different too.
Now he was getting bucked, so.
Right, but now you at 135, right? Now you at 135, and by the musical chairs, just by the way that the fucking chairs is set up, and by the fact that this man he been letting us know 2 fights ago. We seen 3 fights ago that the motherfucker was struggling to make 135, right? Even before this fight, he was letting you know that this is probably the last fight at 135. He putting a 140 talk in his mouth because, again, they trying to put it out there that, hey, man, we want y'all to have some acceptance for us going to 140 if that's the fucking move. Okay. Right? Trying to smooth over the peanut butter. So now at this point, your motherfucking ass is subject to play musical chairs and hope that if he fight back at 135, your motherfucking ass get the shot. But
yeah,
fuck it. But take the goddamn shot when you had it that way. Look, I tried to fight. Listen, I tried to fight this motherfucker before, and they wouldn't let me. Now I'm up here at 135, and I'm ready to fight this nigga, and he running to 140. He ducking me. You hear me? Then you can say, that shit. Because guess what? I managed the gas at every opportunity to get on this nigga neck. If Bud would have applied that pressure when he was at 130 and applied to be the IBF mandatory for Earl Spence, goddamn me, and it went a different direction, and he didn't sign with Bob, and he was trying to get the fight and was doing all that other shit, a nigga couldn't say what they said about him. All I'm saying is Shakur lost them belts on the scale for nothing when he could have took a shot to fight at Dale. Even if he didn't get the motherfucking shot.
Now we're gonna stop right there.
Even if he didn't get the motherfucking shot, fam, he at least got that in the tub.
Again, he didn't do that. And I'm trying to make sure y'all know I'm hearing y'all. I'm acknowledging. And is it possibility? What would you draw that up as? Is either he don't want to fight or a missed opportunity?
He didn't want to fight. It was a missed opportunity, and he bought Bob bullshit.
Now again,
I said he didn't want to fight.
See now that and
look, let me explain why I say that. Because he didn't get on the scale. He only got on the scale one time. After he missed the weight the first time, he never tried again.
He wasn't worried about. He wasn't worried about making weight for Conceição. What I'm saying is this:
why would you want to keep your belts?
He wasn't worried about that shit because he was already moving to 135.
I ain't making no excuse for
him. He was talking about being undisputed at 130 at that time.
But Bob, that's what I just told you.
Right. Bob shut it down.
Bob shut it down. After he beat Valdez, listen, after he beat Valdez, Bob immediately shut it down. Okay, so that's
why you still didn't want to keep your belts though?
Listen, bro. Listen to what I'm
pissing orange, bro. He was pissing orange. He was like, "Yeah, we tried." He
right.
He was like, "I ain't."
He didn't cut his hair. He didn't do that.
Fam, he couldn't make the weight.
Yeah, it was over with, bro. It was over.
He couldn't make the weight. It wasn't about. It wasn't about keeping his belts at that point because listen, Shakur had already said that 2 weeks before he was like, "Fuck, I'm struggling to make this weight. I'm moving to." Bro,
postpone it.
God damn.
Nah.
I mean,
listen,
bro, what the fuck?
If he would have postponed it, he could have canceled it. And then
fam, you're not making Jonathan. You're not making sense. What the fuck are you going to postpone the fight for? You gonna fuck up your shit with your promotional company, Jonathan. You're not making sense, bro.
Right.
Bro, you are not making sense.
I level with what 817 is saying is that makes sense. But again, like you saying he didn't want to fight. That can be debated, but I don't want to debate that. That's just how you feel. That's cool with me. But I look at it as that's a missed opportunity on his behalf, right?
Facts. And think about all the people you got to pay if you postpone a fight. What did postponing the fight do for Adrian Broner? It fucked off his relationship with Al when he wasn't ready. Bro, you got to say
that. I'd rather you keep your belts than go fight Yoshino.
Bro,
you could have went to go fight straight Devin.
Bro, it don't make sense that he had to fight Yoshino. Listen to what I'm saying. Just hear me out. Just listen to what I'm saying to you. Okay? Just listen to what I'm saying to you. After he beat Valdez, Bob immediately said he was not paying for Undisputed because those guys, the other two guys that held the belts, were foreigners, and there wasn't no money in Undisputed.
I'm gonna grab something to drink. Go ahead.
He said that immediately after the fight. Okay. So at that point, listen. So at that point, Shakur had already in the Valdez fight had already made 130 right at the limit. He was pushing the limit at the Valdez fight.
Okay, you saying that, but why he knew he wasn't making weight a month out. He said this out his own mouth.
Okay, so listen to what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, bro. Bro, listen to what I'm trying to tell you, bro. At that point, he was under the assumption with Bob that, hey, we're going to let Dev do his thing at 135. We've always been separate anyway. He going to move. I'm going to slide in. I'm going to get the Loma fight, and I'm going to be able to get, I'm going to be able to get my undisputed shot at 135. 135. That's what Bob has sold.
He started talking shit.
Goddamn. Damn, bro. Bro, let me land the plane. Bob told Shakur this. Shakur buying this. Okay? He cool with this. That's why he going to fight Conceição in the first place. Because he cool with that. Then Bill gets on the motherfucking interview and start talking shit. Shakur is a competitor. They put his name in his mouth. Bloop, he show up. Now, him and Bill having words, and the shit that they kind of silently agreed 2 years ago, and that shit is going out the window now because Bill talking shit. But guess what? You already fucked off your opportunity just to move up and fight him now. That's kind of why Bill probably talking a little shit.
But then he got a second opportunity and didn't do shit with it.
His second opportunity, bro, when he moved up, he did not have the belts. He did not have the belts at that point. So he still had to fight an eliminator. What I'm trying to tell you, is when he was at 130, he had to do none of that. All he had to do was petition.
Was he not mandatory at 135?
No.
Yes, he was.
He had to. So he had to fight an eliminator. Bob was going to make sure that Loma got that spot.
He was mandatory at 135.
Adam, it'll be no Shakur Stevenson slander in the chat.
I'm trying to tell you, fam. What I'm trying to tell you is you can't hear what I'm trying to tell you. You can't hear what I'm trying to tell you because you still asking me shit.
Let me say this. You telling me right now he was never a mandatory at 135?
No, what I'm trying to tell you is by him moving to 135 without the belts, he had to fight an eliminator.
We all
when he had listen, God damn it, listen. God damn, bro.
He fought 10.
Okay, bro. Let me know when you done.
You interrupt me, so I interrupt you too.
Okay, just let me know when you done. That way we don't do that.
Okay. If you said he dropped his belt, everybody know he had to drop his belt. They took the motherfuckers away from him. But if you're the mandatory,
bro, you good? You good, Adam? I'm messing with you, bro. It's all good. Shakur, my guy. That's why we having a conversation.
And nothing came from it. He had the mandatory for about a couple months and didn't activate shit.
I hear that. I hear you. I hear you.
He was behind. Listen.
He wasn't behind nobody. Okay. He was number one at that time.
Bro.
He just got behind Loma.
Okay.
Just got behind Loma. Dad picked Loma.
He didn't want to jump straight into 35 without a fight first before fighting for all the belts. That's the reason he
Exactly.
That's the reason he dropped them belts. He wanted a soft cut first.
Bro. Okay. You already Jackson.
It's unreasonable to think that way.
Jackson. You already said your piece. I got you. I
would like to see all of them, yo.
But I'm trying to tell you, Shakur, two things, just like D1 said. He believed what Bob told him, and he wouldn't move into 135 without getting his feet wet fighting for a title.
Right.
So he fought Conceição. He lost his belts on the scale. They already knew his ass was struggling to make weight. It wasn't about keeping the belts, because if it was about keeping the belt, then after Valdez, he would have just tried to fight Devin right then and there. If he wasn't scared of moving to 135 without a fight and seeing what it felt like, and if he wouldn't buying Bob bullshit, he would have petitioned. But instead of moving up, having to fight a title eliminator, and then being the guy, he put himself behind Loma by doing it. That's why I've been arguing with Justin in the chat. I've been saying all you gotta do is take advantage of your opportunities when they come, so you ain't gotta hope a motherfucker choose you. Cause now he hoping Dev choose him at 135 because Dev actually got two options at 135. Because if he stay at 135 and fight Tank, ain't nobody gonna say he ducked Shakur. And if he stay at 135 and fight Shakur, ain't nobody gonna say he ducked Tank. But he telling everybody, I'm goddamn it, I can't make the weight no fucking more. But he trying to save face because there's niggas out there that steady gonna say he ducked him if he moved to 140.
True. But that, and again, so just so we having the right conversation, I more so be speaking to the people that just don't give these fighters credit for being real fighters. Like again, what I was pointing to is, and I'm not gonna call the man a duck because again, I don't really like putting jackets on fighters. I haven't seen no evidence of him being a duck. Now again, I'm a logical thinker. Even though I know what he said about staying at 35, again, I'm reasonable. I'm realistic. He can still. He had a fight since saying that. So he had a chance to make another training camp. Now he make me feeling differently about it. So he go to 140. I'm not calling that man no duck. Just as long as he stands on business up there. That's what anybody should expect from any fighter. I'm not a fan of the duck jacket. Like he's a real fighter. And that's why I be getting that with Shakur. My only argument is why. Because all of a sudden he's speaking that he want to fight this guy, and it's not personal between them. So why do
you know what I don't like about
like because he knows he's out?
These dudes want to fight each other. Like I don't see why they would.
He obviously didn't, because when he had the mandatory at 135, he didn't do shit with it. That's what I'm saying.
Oh God.
Listen, I'm over the
I'm not talking about 30.
I'm gonna say this. 35. Yeah, we talking about 35, right?
35.
This man,
he was the mandatory
cool, right?
at 35.
That's an option,
Loma
right?
Jumped him.
That's an option, right?
No, Loma didn't jump him. Loma didn't jump him.
Yeah, he did. And Bob had control of it all.
No, he didn't. No,
Dude, go Google.
He could have activated
what you saying, bro? Listen,
don't look it up, bro.
Your friend.
What you're exploring is an option that he had, right? What I'm saying is we got to stop acting like because a fighter, which you don't know what his situation is, didn't do what you at home is saying he should have did. Nah, he don't want to fight because I said so. That's not a real.
You want to be undisputed.
Bob gave him the number one option at 35. Bob gave him the number one option at 35. That's exactly who the fuck they gave him. And the sanctioning body, where did they have Shakur?
We can look this up on BoxRec right now. What are we talking about?
I know one thing for sure. Devin and Shakur ain't fighting at 35.
They probably gonna
for
fight
sure. Like, that's a fact. The only person he's staying at 35 for
is Tank Davis.
That's it. Right. And seeing that kid on the scale, you can't blame him. Him and Shakur will fight one day, just not at this weight. It will be at 40. And they've been saying that shit from the rip.
You make a great point, bro. I'm understanding that, but I just feel like people stop trying to make fighters. It's not about any one fighter. Fuck I'm not no fanboy, but stop making fighters that are real fighters in the sport look like suckers because they not doing what you at home saying they should be doing. That's logical. That's logical, bro. Stop making talk. Again, when we got a duck, let's call it out. But stop. I done seen people try to say Tank don't do this, he ducking. I'm seeing people trying to call it with Devin HANEY. They doing it with Shakur. We muddying the sport. We watering it down by ruining the reputations of these fighters without it even allowing it to materialize. Let's wait. We gonna see who ducking. I think time is gonna reveal all this shit. But let's stop calling the real fighters that we
So Judge, you ain't gonna listen. Your man wanted to make sure he was right at 135, bro.
Right, I agree.
You feel me? So listen, Judge. So check this out, bro. If I feel like I can beat this man at 130, if I feel like I can beat this man at 130, and I feel like I'm truly the best fighter out here, we've seen other fighters move up, take that opportunity, and fight the guy.
All right, cool.
And if he always got the best of Dev earlier on in any kind of sessions they had or whatever, right? In your mind, you always remember that a motherfucker got the best of you and you got the best of a motherfucker. So I'm honestly ask you.
You got some feedback, Brody. No, I hear you. Okay.
I'm honestly ask you, what was really stopping him from taking that shot? Because listen, we all talk about, you know what I'm saying, what you supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. But Tio did what the fuck he wanted to do. It didn't turn out in his favor, but he showed us that if you go by those rules and petition and things of that nature, you can put yourself in position to do some shit that maybe your management team don't want to do because they got to go by the rules as well. So, you know, with knowing that, even if Bob didn't want to give him the spot, even if Bob had it set up for Loma, you feel what I'm saying? If I feel like I'm that guy, fuck that white boy. Fuck him and what you got playing. Tio did it. I say it all the time. Tio did it. How come Lorenzo didn't do it? How come Shakur didn't do it? Or was it that he really wanted to get his feet wet at 135 and know he can handle his business before he stepped in there?
Now, and right, I'm gonna stop you right there. We're going to I don't think nothing wrong with that. I think you better you being sure of yourself than uncertain. And I'm not even saying he wasn't sure of himself. I just think he wanted to fill the weight class out. I don't think nothing wrong with that. I actually think it's smart. Although it would have been very pleasing for you to skip that, you could have just fought Dev. Trust me, I would have loved to see it, but I'm not totally against you, and I'm not making you out to be less than because you wanted to get your feet wet. But you know, that's the same thing that Dev is saying. Although he said Regis to Eddie Hearn, right? But he's also said out his mouth he going up there to test the waters. If you're fighting Regis Prograis, you're not testing the waters. And I expect you to do the same thing up there at 140. I don't expect you to go directly to Regis, although that's very brave. But the hell with being brave, bro. You ain't get this far just being brave. You was being smart. So I don't think nothing wrong with acclimating to a weight class and then trying to get smoked. I don't see an issue. I'm just not I understand the options and avenues that other people explore, but I understand that's not the only way to get it done.
Now, if he don't fight Regis off the top,
you get what I'm saying?
Right. Now, if he don't fight Regis off the top, then everybody can say he was what?
Ducking?
No, not necessarily ducking Regis.
Or clout chasing? I don't even want to say that.
I'm telling you because
they're going to do it, but that's why I try not to make no conversations personal, because I look at things much differently. Like, listen, I know what you're saying, but I know what being smart is too, bro. Like, I know
you're being rational. You're being rational, but I'm just saying though, people will literally hold him to his word. You hear what I'm saying? And with him being undisputed, y'all know that give him the opportunity, the petition to fight any goddamn champion. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with bro. Right. So with him having that card, I mean, if he don't move up and fight Regis, and he fight, you know, somebody to get his feet wet at 140 before he fight one of them champions, what you think everybody gonna say? Cloud chasing.
They gonna do it, but I tell you what, just because I just think differently, and I'm not cool with that, because people just cool with throwing out clout and not examining what the hell clout is. He clouted up. The man got all the belts at the weight class below. He clouted up. They know who Devin Haney is. You really think he need more clout? And again, it's a such thing as a bad clout chase. If you're mentioning a guy's name and you have no intent on fighting that guy and he's a top fighter or a dangerous fighter, that's a terrible clout chase because it does nothing good for your career. So although it sounds cute to call him that, I give it time. I say as long as that's something he really working, if he go get a welcome to the division fight, I'm not crucifying him personally, but I just want people to keep that same energy. I'm not doing that. I'm not out to make that man look like less of a fighter. But what I do see is people have that energy when anybody is a potential
a threat. Now
to him, they like, nah, he's a clout chaser, duck. He ain't gonna fight him. It's like, damn, bro, like we can't enjoy this boxing, bro. Dev ain't the only one that want to fight and want to be great. That's what I'm saying. That be my issue. I ain't even talking about who gonna win and lose the fight. I'm talking about, yo, let's enjoy these dudes bringing us the energy that we could appreciate, because what we do know about these fighters. Speaking of these three, and we already know the three, every time they got in the ring, they stood on business. Can we just leave it like that? I don't understand how we could paint them out to be something that they not.
If Dev go in there and fight him now look, let's say, you know, by some strange stretch, I'm like D1. If I'm gonna kill myself, I'm only killing myself to know I'm gonna make the big bag. You know, with Shakur, it's still a question. With Tank, I know I'm gonna make the bag. That's but let's just say by some crazy stretch, he stays at 135 and he fights Shakur and he loses.
Right, Sean.
What do you think the first fucking thing he gonna say when they put that mic in his face gonna be?
I already know.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I stayed at 135 too long. I was trying to stand on some shit and really let the fans know this, that, and the third, but I put myself in a bad position. But he was the better man that night. Da 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 da. Yeah, and it'll always be that question of him being at 135 too long.
True.
You feel me? It'll always have an asterisk by it. But if Shakur petitions to fight him, moves up and beats him, because listen to me, I think Shakur is still wise, period, could have moved up with them 5 pounds and beat Dev. Do you hear me?
Nah.
See why everybody listen, I think Shakur beats Devin. Y'all hear me? I think Shakur beats Devin, right? I know it would have been a hell of a thing for him to do, just to move up, put them 5 pounds on and beat him. But I feel like if there's any fighter out there that could do it, it's Shakur fucking Stevenson. Now, with that being said, if Shakur attacks it, then you feel what I'm saying? Then I got to give that man all the respect, because the man tried to take his shot when he was at 130. He tried to move up to 135 and get him. He been after. But now, for you to say, hey man, I need to get up there and get my feet wet and all this old bullshit,
right,
bro? You give this man the room to make you an option, and not the motherfucking next dude.
That's logical to me too. You make a good point, bro. You make a good point, and I just want to point out, and I don't want to give nobody an out. I don't know the inside of the workings of their teams, right? But we got some real thinkers on this panel. 817, you one of them, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it makes me want to know. I really want to talk to people. Like, you make me want to have off-camera conversations because of the shit you saying. Like, it makes me wonder, did y'all explore that, and did y'all really understand that that was a missed opportunity like that? You get what I'm saying, dude? Some of the stuff you say just make me wonder, like, what's the conversations like? You get what I'm saying? Like, in terms of the next move. You get what I'm saying? So
right. Yeah, bro, I love Shakur, bro, and I feel like, you know what I'm saying, if he'd have took that opportunity, then it'd be nothing you could say about the man. You can be like, shit, he tried to fight him at 130, he petitioned, they just chose Loma over him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you. Facts. And again, man, that's why I had people up here, man. I'm not a right or wrong dude, man, and I don't think nothing 817 is saying is wrong. That shit is always logic. He don't talk with nothing else but logic. So, man, this is always a good conversation, and I'm glad we able to have this type of conversation and got the right kind of people up here where we able to have a real boxing conversation and not a personal one. That's what I be trying to drive. That's what I feel like the fans are starting to do when it comes to Dev and Shakur. Let's not do that, because we already got that going on with 2 fighters that's quality fighters that I hate to see that with them. Let's not turn this into that, because it's mutual respect from both of them, and you hear it. Let's leave it like that. Let's stop making these dudes out to be suckers when they just young dudes trying to prove themselves, man. They got a lot to prove, and I feel like these are the cream of the crop, and I feel like their names are gonna be intertwined as long as they are boxing, bro. As long as they are boxing.
D1 too, because D1 came in with some good points. He's absolutely right, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you coming up and articulating that as well, D1.
And that's the reason I came up here.
Y'all give me 2 seconds, y'all. Go ahead, y'all got it.
Yo, I got to run, but I got to say 2 things to anybody who's fucking listening. Clout chasing, that term came with y'all, the whole social media era. This shit's got to start somewhere. They got to start a fight somewhere. They got to act like they got beef or whatever to please you guys. The term clout chasing, overused. Duck, you got to have some fucking criteria before you start labeling everybody a duck. A duck only happens when paperwork is sent and that guy didn't sign the paperwork and all the facts are out. Stop using them 2 terms. I got to run. Going to eat dinner. Much love to all y'all.
Good shit, D1. I can respect that.
All right, my boys. Be good, be safe, all right?
Motherfuckers duck out of fight. You ain't lying.
All right, one, I'm out.
Yeah, 817, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What's that?
It's crazy, man. You really do always get deep with this shit.
Well, I mean, look, man, at the end of the day, you know, it's going to seem like everybody got their favorites, so on and so forth. But especially here, right, we try to be objective and look at it all the way around. Like, T.O. surprised all of us this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't very many of us, except for diehard T.O. fans, that believed that T.O. was going to win and win in the fashion in which he did. You know? So you can't ignore what he did in the ring and his performance, but you can't ignore all the bullshit outside of it as well, and all the other things that are prevalent in adjacent to his career. He lost his shot in the Olympics because of brothers. He been hating brothers for a long time. They've been holding him back from all his opportunities. They've been outshining him, been making a little more money. They more famous. They more, more active. He had that little glimmer of shine when he was doing the Heisman shit and knocking people out. And success got to his head, and it didn't do nothing but expose more of who he was. So we can't ignore them things. And look, all of your, nobody asked him for none of that shit. He volunteered all that shit about the black fighters. That's because in his mind, they've been a barrier to him. They've been an obstacle to him. They've been the ones that have been getting what he feels as though he should have received. So he volunteered what was on his conscience. But my thing is, bring your ass to the cookout. You over there talking about the food, but you don't want to see the cooks. Bring your ass to the cookout. Come across some tracks.
Right.
I mean, I mean, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? You got the Euros down. You got them boys down. But the cats that kept you from getting your shit, them the ones that's getting paid. Them the ones that's in front of you. The only way, same for Bud, the only way to get your respect is to go earn it. Go get with the motherfuckers. Quit talking about them and avoid them. Now you want to fucking retire. What kind of shit is that?
Yeah, no, it's true. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, like you said, the outside things, definitely must be affecting the mindset.
He said to go back up.
All the decisions that he's making, things like that.
Undercard. I got you, Brody.
Well, I mean, your personal life is your personal life, right? And I definitely know that those things can affect you professionally. But some of the professional decisions that he's been making, those are character decisions. Those are things that I mean, it's just exposing your character and who you actually motherfucking are.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
What's good, Pheasant? How you feeling, Brody?
So his father actually, I mean, I think people, we always shit on his pops, but his pops actually tried to save him these last couple of times, especially when he went to talking about the network and the racial shit. So I mean, I think it's becoming a time where T.O. getting tired of being told what to say and what to do. But he don't know what to say and what to do.
He's very careless what he says, though. Yeah.
It's all right. I appreciate you, Will, always coming back. Man, this has been a fun.
Salute.
Man, I'm glad I had the right person in the building, man. My boy King, he always, I'm telling you, I'm gonna say this, and I ain't just saying that you one person, 817 that don't got.
We got to have these guys talk, and we got to have these guys build up the fight. It's part of it. You feel?
And that's why I say, just enjoy it. Like, let it be the entertainment that it is, instead of looking for the next reason and try to call somebody something that they not. Like, that shit is weird to me. Like, they doing what fighters are supposed to do. I'm like, how is that something wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with that. If he didn't do that, I would think something was wrong with him. I'd be like, bro, what you want?
Hey, I got a question.
What's good? What's good, Joe?
Did y'all see Jaime Munguia damn near get his ass whooped the whole fight?
He was getting
his
ass
win that motherfucker.
Yeah, I said before the fight, Devin was gonna be tough on him, but I said that he might get by because again, old school got old legs. He been through some shit. But I felt like he was gonna beat Jaime, and he did.
He's getting his ass whooped the whole fight.
Who he said he wanted next? Whoever he said he wanted next is gonna beat his ass if he ever get that fight.
He talking about he want fuck, I forgot the nigga name. He a Mexican though.
Benavidez, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Man, Benavidez beating his ass.
Well, you know where that is. You know where that come from, right? You know where that come from. That come from options. It's time to cash out. It's time to cash out. They can't take the product no further. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put them up against the name, cash out.
He literally fight nobody.
That's to have a channel, bro. He will always. You got 817. You got the back door key, bro. You got the key under the mat for you, bro.
I'm just saying, fam. You know what time it is.
The bell, man. You can walk right on through the back door, bro.
Hey, y'all seen Oscar? I know y'all watched the fight like I did. Y'all seen Oscar over there?
Did you see his eyes?
Man, y'all seen him over there. He couldn't sit down. His old lady was tapping him on the leg.
I thought I was the only one.
Bro,
Oscar was off. He was clearly off an 8 ball.
He thought Jaime lost the fight, even though he knocked him down at the end.
Facts. so he was scared as fuck. So you know what he did? As soon as it was over, as soon as he talked to his people and made sure them cards read right, he said, "Say, man, we got to put him in there with somebody now, man, or else we fucking not gonna make any money."
Y'all interested in seeing Jamal Charlo's latest message? That's my guy, man. I be really rooting for these dudes outside.
Bro, I want him to get in the ring though with somebody.
I hope but the guy that he's mentioning in his Instagram post, you most certainly would appreciate it. I mean, I think you would. It's a risky fight to take it off. It's 2 years out the ring, but look, if you say you want it, I want it. He calling for Boo Boo Andre.
Oh shit.
He said, I'm gonna pull it up, but you know, I always get these clips for y'all. I'm gonna upload this little clip real quick. It's small, it's just him saying, like, you know, hitting the bag and stuff. But
bro,
he's saying hit me. He's saying the message to Boo Boo to hit him.
He don't want that smoke. He don't want that smoke. If you want to talk about
the Charlos, they want everything. They want all that.
No. I didn't mean the Charlos. I thought it was
let's leave the lightweights alone for a while, right? Let me just show you how it's not just no Shakur shit with me. No, Mel Charlo been getting dissed. I'm like, yo, what? This not boxing, y'all. Y'all can't be fucking serious, bro. We get real fighters and y'all make them. The man get a broken hand and y'all go crazy talking about he ducking a damn Tim
Nah, he dead ass broke his hand. He probably get that
Tim Zoo, like. What logic? Let's deal with why would he duck him? Seriously, what do Tim Zoo do that'll make you think Jamel Charlo can't handle it? Seriously, though, bro. And Tim Zoo could say he pull it off and win, but seriously, bro, ducking him?
I don't think
Jamel.
I don't think Tim Zoo
Mr. Keep under your mouth is ducking? Nah, bro, we can't do that to the sport. That's what we doing to the sport. The hell with the Charlos. And you know, they both of them, and they ain't fought forever. What are y'all talking about? The man had an injury. You box for a lifetime, and you see if you sustain any injuries, bro. Like, I just don't get it. Nah, it's taking too long. Now we doctors. I'm like, yo, man, y'all people kill me, bro. We ruin the sport and the credibility and integrity of the sport when you got a real fighter and you're out to make him look like something that he's not because he didn't do something you wanted him to do. That's weird. That's making it personal. When that man gets in the ring, he stands on business. He's not a duck. You ain't never seen that kind of energy from him, and just let it be what it is. It's like, why
you know who is a duck? Canelo.
You know what I'm saying?
They always gonna listen. They always gonna require more. They're gonna require more from the guys that give it to you, though. You feel what I'm saying? Right. Like the guys that give it to you always gonna ask more from. Think about it. At your job,
Mr. Mechanical, what's good with it, fam? How you feeling?
At your job or whatever. If you fuck around and make them production numbers. If you fuck around and make them production numbers one time or some shit, and then go back to being average, folks gonna look at you upside your head like, we know you capable of more because you've shown us. You feel what I'm saying? So they're gonna steady put more on the plate.
What he did.
Man, that whole ass nigga probably finna fight Berlanga, bro.
Yeah, Berlanga.
I just had to ask y'all about some big boys.
Omega Red was good with it, family. How you feeling, bro?
See, fighters like he in the business of doing cash out.
Right, Omega. You know
he in the business of doing cash out. You know what I'm saying? Canelo got a name now. So now when you got a prospect that you think is done went so far, or you got a guy that's done went so far, and you can't take him no further, you call Canelo to cash out. And you let him put that W in that name on your shit.
Right.
And you take that bread off the top.
Right.
Remember, boxing is the business first.
I be trying to bring the entertainment. Like, I be wanting people to enjoy the boxing conversations. That's why I like when people see it different. But I try to keep pointing out, you don't got to disagree with me to see it different. You could just tell me what you got on it.
Yeah, boxing is
because I'm not going to disagree with you. I just don't do that. That shit is lame. It's like you can't respect. You can't. Most of the time, we gonna be voicing our opinions with a lot of this stuff outside of the facts. So it's like you can't you can't respect the person's opinion to the point you gotta disagree every time something you don't think. Just say what you think. You get what I'm saying? It's just different.
Think about it with a car. You finna get ready to trade that hoe in. If it ain't giving problems or whatever, you might put that hoe on the road or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or you finna get ready to get rid of it. You don't do no maintenance to it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? These niggas know how far they fighters can go. You feel what I'm saying? They looking at Jaime. Jaime done had 40 fights. He put him in there with a 37-year-old Devin Chinko, and they in a knockdown drag out. It's time to cash out. You can't put him in there against nobody his age that's got something that's going somewhere. They're going to fuck him up. He done had 40 fights to try to show you that he going to improve, and he ain't showed you shit. He damn near lost to a journeyman last night.
Yes.
It's time to fucking cash out. Oscar not no fool. So the next fight you're going to see Jaime in is going to be with a name. And everybody going to be like, shit, you can't say Jaime ducking the smoke. He got a name now. Boy, it's time for the cash out. Look at all the names before. Same shit with Lorenzo. It's time for the cash out.
Man, yeah. But look, yo, it's funny, right? I kept telling y'all, I read an article that basically, in so many words, said they was going to take Jaime Munguia, get his record to 40+0, and then put him in there with somebody. If I know I'm able to decipher. I read it a couple times. I'm like, did they really just say this? And then you see he was 42, 41-0 or whatever it was. And then they put him in there, what was to be his step up. And look what the hell it took him through.
Who else they do that to, Just?
Man, Zordo, didn't he? I said, and I was liking him at first, bro. I was liking Zordo. I'm like, yo, he tall, he rangy, he got fundamentals, he can box, he got some pop. I'm like, I like this dude. But then when I kept paying attention, I'm like, what I noticed just without even having to struggle to pay attention to it, I'm like, how come every time he fights somebody, it's never one of them? Like, when you're seeing somebody fight one of them, and I'm like, how many of these type of dudes are they gonna keep? And then I started saying by 30-something, I'm like, I think I see what they doing. I don't want to put it on them, but I think they moving them a certain way. And look what they did. Throw him in there with Bevel. I swear he looked like a deer and caught in the headlights. That's the best way to explain how he looked in there. I was like, yo, what the hell?
PBC got one of them. PBC got one of them dudes too. The light-skinned dude from Minnesota.
Oh man, who you talking about?
I can't think of his name.
Oh, shoot, man.
But he the same type of dude.
Man.
What's that fool name, bro? Skinny ass, light skinned ass.
Man,
come on, chat.
You ain't talking about Fox. Who you talking about? Somebody that they running up the record with?
No, yeah, he had 147. He finally got his little chance at 147. Got fucked up in his hometown.
Damn, I'm mad. Like, who you talking about? Come on, chat. Who you talking about? Salute to Miss Joe. James, you talking about? Was you talking about him?
Jamal James. Jamal James.
Mr. Mechanical on point with that.
Shout out, Mr. Mechanical. My God. That's it.
I couldn't think of it, bro. I couldn't. But I know Jamal James, though. Yeah, he got his shot and got tossed up.
That's it.
You know what? You know, when they do that stuff like that, the fighters, like build their records, pad their records, me as a content creator, make me want to study boxing more. Because it's like you able to pick up on that shit when you see it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And that's just like they built him up a certain way and then threw him to the wolves. And I guess in a way it works for the fighter. The fighter can't complain because they didn't got you so many fights, you know what I mean? So many bags where you're just constantly a favorite. And then they finally put you in there with somebody that, you know what I mean, ain't playing. And Beaver was that guy.
Right.
I knew Beaver was going to beat him up. I just didn't know he was going to do him that bad. I was like, bro, they look like they don't belong in the ring together. What is this? I was like, Beaver was styling on this dude.
And see, look, it's a little difference, right? Let's just take two guys, right? Let's take Jamal James and Custio Clayton, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jamal James and Custio Clayton, right? Neither one of them got anybody in their past history or whatever that was worth a fuck until they got to fight somebody and then they lost, right?
Yeah.
But what makes Jamal James different from Custio Clayton? You can sell Jamal James a little more, right?
Right.
His market. You know, Custio got a Canadian fan base that ain't really locked in on boxing unless it's Olympic or unless you a champion. Two things he ain't gonna attain. You feel what I'm saying? So there's not really a market to sell him unless he's an exceptional talent. You know, he a marginal talent. So you just build him up, have him fight no names, and then see if you can sneak him in for a cash out with somebody and make a little money. Jamal James, he a journeyman or type or whatever, but if you can keep him clean, you can sell him a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? You can sell him a little bit to at least his Minnesota fan base, his hometown fan base, sell some tickets there, and then put him in a fight with somebody. If he luck up and win, great, but we don't expect him to. You see what I'm saying? It's a business.
Man, and so many people will be mad that you really on top of. You call a lot. I listen to people when they cook. I don't just be agreeing. You be on some. You call a lot of they BS out, and they would hate it, man. I feel like
boxers need people like that. That's why they say
for the right reasons, though. Like that, you would do that talk, but I want to keep hearing it though. Not real. I want to hear it. Like the perspective is real, man. And I think again, even if you can't say undeniably what you're saying is a fact, you can't tell me that's not a logical way of thinking about things.
Right.
And you have evidence to back up why you feel the way you do, and we see it. You call a lot of this BS out when it comes to these politics. And that's what I was trying to make sure people knew the conversation was with Devin and Shakur. It's not about them not wanting to fight each other or being ducks. While we can appreciate when a fighter is showing the right kind of energy, yeah, he might have missed the opportunity there, but he's still doing what a fighter is supposed to do. Like maybe it get him a fight, maybe not. But I see this fight realistically for me. I see it being at a higher weight class. I don't see it being at 35, and for the simple reason that bro been there his whole career. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not. I'm not so selfish. I said this before. I'm not so selfish that I gotta see this fight at 35, even if that means dad being depleted. A real boxing fan, like say on some real support, you don't want to see that. You want to see both dudes at the top of their game so you can see the best fight possible. You don't, and I'm a Shakur Stevenson dude. That's my guy. I don't want to see him have that kind of advantage because I don't need that to be a reason. And you know it when you see it. Like, bro,
there you go.
Be the guy that was half of himself. Could I give you as a real support? I'm a real one. I ain't no fanboy. Could I really give you 100% credit if you fought a guy that I felt like was physically depleted?
There you
I wouldn't want to see that. So if I gotta wait for it, cool. But it's gonna always be a good conversation to have. And what I'm saying is, I just want to put emphasis on that. Is mutual respect between these dudes. I can't stress that enough. That's why I enjoy talking about these dudes fighting each other, because the energy ain't so much poison to the point where we can't appreciate the rivalry that's somewhat brewing between them. You get what I'm saying? That's going to be a fight to see, bro. But why we gotta make fighters be suckers, ducks, clout chasers, this, that? It's like, bro, they want to prove like a dude that, and this is just for a guy that I feel like when you're an Olympic guy, you came up fighting the best of the best for free. Why would you get in boxing and decide that, nah, you know what? I did all this work just to fight some poo putts. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just like, don't y'all appreciate the energy and calling somebody that's a real challenge or a real threat, not somebody that we know he gonna beat up? Because I was at the Yoshino fight. We had great seats.
And he put them hands on his ass.
Every punch. I enjoyed every punch. But damn it, I don't want to see another one of them. Fact. Swear I enjoyed every round, every punch he landed. I was talking.
And just the great thing about these guys, right? The great thing about these guys, I don't think their greatness is attached to a weight, right? Tank Davis was great at 120, 126, 130, 135, and even look good at 140 against a man that was definitely bigger and longer than him, right? I feel like Devin Haney is a bad motherfucker at 130. He gonna be a bad motherfucker at 140, especially if he get with Blu-ray, and he can even do some things at 147. I feel the same thing about Shakur. That's why I'm not so mad about them not fighting at 135.
Me neither.
If they fought at 140, it would still be a great fight, and I feel like both of them would be at a weight to where they would be in tip-top condition. You feel what I'm saying? I don't feel like it would be a disadvantage to Shakur to be at 130 or for Dev to be at 140.
Right, bro. And I seen Vito fight too. I seen Vito fight in person. He can fight, but he just got to keep getting better. Shakur and Dev top out at 160. I'd be surprised if I seen him. Well, then again, he is a little short, thick like, you know,
maybe not
I
160. I think 147 would be the cap for somebody like Shakur.
I was about to say that. I was about to say 47 for me. I feel like I see it like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like just not being a puncher and respect to the power that he brought since he looked like in that first fight, right? But that I think that only goes but so far. I think part of the reason he looked a bit stronger is a combination of the opponent that was in front of him and the fact that he's more at the weight where he belongs at. So he probably felt better in there. You know what I'm saying? So
when we talk about him being Shakur, when we talk about Shakur being Floyd like, I mean, in a realm from 126 to 147, the man could handle his fucking business. You see what I'm saying? And he be the motherfucking the moonlight at the end of his career, right? After dominating between those weights, and moonlight at 150 pounds and beat 154-pound champion on his way out. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
He's that talented.
See, we having the right kind of conversation. We enjoy boxing over here. We ain't mad about this little simple shit like this. That's all I be saying. I be seeing people hammering in, and y'all don't realize most of us be damn near twice these dudes' age, going crazy on these young dudes trying to make their way, man, because they not doing what you think they should do. When you don't have no type of insight as to what's going on with their situation the way you want to have that type of opinion. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like I know real fighters when you see them. And I think when it pertains to them guys that we think are kings, I think they all real fighters. And I think they've shown it each and every time they got in there. I think even with Teofimo getting at 140, if he can put together some solid wins, if he could build off this, he going to show that he's still one of the guys. I'm glad I was wrong about his mental state. I'm glad he proved me wrong. That's one thing I was happy to be wrong about. So you not mentally deteriorate. You just got a lot of chaos going on, but you know how to put things to the side and focus on your task at hand. I got to salute him for that.
They're growing up before our eyes.
That's what's right.
Because you got to think, listen, Shakur is growing up because he learned that at the end of the day, ain't no friends. Fuck friends and all of that, because Bill let you know it ain't no friends when they got on top and he went to talking shit. So ain't no friends, right? And take your opportunities when they come, son, because you don't want to be a choice. You want to be the one choosing, right? Shakur learning this. Tank, we see what lessons he learning. He behind bars right now. We know what lessons he need to learn. Teofimo, we've antiquated that. Dale, we seeing. Don't let your mouth overload your ass. Quit trying to prove to everybody that you all that and just be you.
See how straight down the middle he calling it?
You see what I'm saying? These young men are growing up in front of our faces.
Can you tell them, bro? And they're not going to be perfect. They're not going to do everything perfect. We act like they can't make a mistake. That's something that don't get spoken on enough. They do the slightest thing and we go crazy on them. I'm going to make sure I keep the same energy and keep giving these dudes their credit. And keep it from being personal and understand that these young men they making mistakes right in front of us because their life is under a damn microscope. Everything they do, everything they do, you know what I mean? So again, I'm gonna always keep that in mind when I have an assessment, man, that these is young dudes still trying to figure it out, man. These ain't no, you know what I mean? These ain't no seasoned vets that's at the end of their career or to the tail end. They still got a lot more to give to the sport, man. I'm gonna just say this: I'm appreciating the energy and the fights that all these dudes is giving us. And until they stop doing it, then I'll have a problem with either of them. You know
now, the one thing is so difficult for any human to do, even ourselves, right? Is to hear things about you and totally listen to them and take them in, right? And try to gain some acceptance for what actually sticks and what doesn't. Just let it go. You feel me? And what happens many a time in these discussions is when I will say something or when somebody will say something in regards to a fighter, you know, it is the natural thing to defend them, right? Because that fighter, you know, in this conversation or in this realm is part of you. So it's almost like somebody telling you something about yourself. You feel as though you have to defend yourself. But here's the thing. If you understand that the person that's telling you whatever it is about yourself is not maliciously telling you, they telling you to see the best out of you, then you can receive that information differently. Right? So here on Just Do, what I enjoy is the fact that at the end of the day, whatever it is, whether we say you on some weak shit, on some old shit or whatever, right? We always bring it back around to how you can correct that or do better in the future.
Right.
Right. Right. And then those who continue to choose those routes, myself, they just choose those routes because they are who they are. But if you love the sport, right, then you can just be honest about all of these guys, right? Because you want to see the best fight the best in the sport in the best light.
Appreciate you stopping through. Facts. That's why I tell y'all every time, man, he get up here, he start cooking. I'll just be I'll take a back seat and listen to Brody do his thing. Now, salute to Teofimo Santos. Look, he proved me wrong. And again, I've been saying this since I had this channel. I'm not a right or wrong dude. So when I'm wrong, I don't feel like I'm eating crow. I don't care. Some stuff I'll be wanting to be wrong about. And again, you have to be a weird person to want Teofimo's mental to get in the way so he can't be who he is. So I would rather be wrong. But again, I made that video and I know sometimes it goes over people's head, not to shit on him, but to kind of allude to what made me feel like his mental was getting in the way. I was highlighting the chaos. People make everything personal. I don't dislike the dude. I don't know him. I don't dislike him. He's a hell of a fighter, hell of an athlete at the top of his game. I always said this. He's great for boxing. And that's what he showed me Saturday night. So I hope that he get whatever, personal situation squared away. So that could just be one less thing for the man to worry about. So he can continue to be great.
See, now wait a minute. Wait, I got to stop.
I still don't like what he said.
Look in that chat. Your wife said, you give me a link and let me cook, but you don't let her up her. Man, look here. You guys, look, it's cold up there in Jersey, bro. It get cold up there, bro. Don't you get put out behind me, bro. You better respect that woman.
Here, causing chaos in the chat. Man.
Causing chaos. You know what?
She got up here one night too.
You come on up here. You come on up here.
She got up here one night too, man. She got up here one night. Ah, man, it was funny. She got up here.
Salute to the family, man.
We're going to keep, man, appreciate you, man. We're going to keep continuing to have these conversations that I think big up and I think support and protect the integrity of the sport, man. I think that's what I represent, man. So it's never personal. It's always a good conversation. Through all our criticism and critiques, we always talk about, just like 817, how these dudes could do better and get better, man. And that's just what it's all about at the end of the day. So salute to boxing. I think it's in a good space. I truly hope Teo go take some time off, rest up, and get back to it, because he can build off this and really establish some momentum at 140 and make himself a serious player there. And I just hope he understands the position he worked himself into. You didn't just beat Josh Taylor, bro. You became a two-time. You know the story. You're 2 division champion, and you got options, bro. So be smart. Take your time off, and I think focus on the stuff that matters to you, man. Your family, your people that rock with you, and just, know what I mean, stay at it. Because again, I don't dislike any of these young fighters, man. These dudes is young men. It's never personal. You always want to see them do well. You always want to see the best fighting the best. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna always push that message over here. Everybody gets their just due over here. Teo got his. Everybody gets theirs, man. So we're gonna see what's next for him. Man, you already know, man. Always 817. Appreciate you always coming on here, burning and setting the house ablaze and sliding out. Bro, set the house ablaze. Salute to EDGAR, Chavez, D1, Joseph Jackson coming up here, man. Y'all always welcome to come up here and build with me, man. This ain't just my channel. This is our channel. So we all got a voice over here. So again, man. Don't do no cap. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And people like 817 keep me honest anyway, though. Y'all keep me honest. The fam do. I'm gonna stay. It's easy to do though, because I mean, I actually enjoy this boxing, so it's easy to come here and have these conversations with y'all. Yeah, man. So keep pushing Keyshawn propaganda. I seen Keyshawn fight twice. Y'all really think he the goods, bro? I swear I do. I think Keyshawn the goods, man. Chat stream, whatever y'all call it. Y'all chat stream, we the family, D1. You already know. Appreciate you sliding up too, bro. You're always welcome. Y'all always welcome to come up here. I keep trying to tell everybody I'm different than every other content creator. I'm one of one. I'm not out to prove that I know more boxing than you. I don't care about that. If you have something good or you know what I mean, worth adding to the conversation and this information that I don't have, or if it's a perspective or mindset I don't have, you welcome to come up. Just as long as you understand when you come up here, we're having a conversation. We're not arguing. It's not my boxing knowledge versus yours. That's corny. That's why we don't learn shit. And some of these streams, people do too much talking over each other. You can't get a point across. I like to, everybody listening to understand what's being said and get something out of this shit instead of just hearing people pissing contests all day trying to prove they know more boxing than the next man. You ain't never gonna see me do that. I don't have an ego and I don't care. If it's somebody in the chat that understand whatever topic we speaking on at a deeper level than me, they're invited up. You can't be, I just will never be that person. I feel like everybody that come here to support got something to add. So it's for the ones that if I miss your comment, if you see a link in here, feel free to click it and come up here. But it's always a conversation with Just Do, never an argument. I don't like arguments. I like to, you know what I mean, have real discussions centered around this boxing that we could all, you know what I mean, enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, we head over to the mark, man. Salute to everybody in the building. My bro Edgar coming up here, Jersey in the building, rapping with Jersey, man. He got his strap season in the logo. You know what I mean? He getting in his fighting mood. You know what I mean? He ready for the 29th already. And salute to my bro D-Man, Kurt, all y'all, man, the family, man. Salute to everybody in the super chat, cash chat, man. This was a dope, good conversation, man. And we're gonna revisit that Mayweather stuff. I ain't even gonna tell. I mean, I still got the little video. It was funny though, but I didn't like the aftermath and the things that was said about his family. I thought that was weak. He said Shakur. He said we gonna duck Lopez. He gonna run to that smoke. Trust me. Shakur really like that. Salute to my bro Crust the Legend, man. Much love and appreciation to all y'all, man. This is another dope stream. I think we all, as a family, we get boxing is Just Do, and I think we have some of the best underrated conversations on YouTube. I'm gonna start pushing that because I believe it, you know what I'm saying? And I think we got some real people that got something to add to this boxing community for real, man. So with that, man, I'm gonna let y'all get up out of here, man. Everybody make sure they enjoy their Monday. Everybody stay safe. And y'all stay tuned, man. We right back at it 4 o'clock tomorrow to take over the airways like we always do, man. So salute to my bro Edgar. Appreciate every last one of y'all. And we're going to keep growing, man. With that, we up out of here, family. Peace.